Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win in my I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't. It can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like.
This thing on?
550 on the 5 sticky, come get high.
Is this thing on?
Look at the cock on this guy.
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5
baby,
sticky,
what's
come
up,
get high
chat?
with me, that's a deal, right? That's
What
a
is
deal,
up,
right? That's a bet,
chat?
right? That's a bet,
How we
right?
doing?
That's a
It is
deal, right?
finally
That's a deal,
here.
right?
Showtime presents
That's a deal, right?
Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva, baby. Talk to me, Chad. How am I looking? I saw someone say, Wade, why did you just come from the golf course? You know what? I did just come from the golf course. I put all 18 holes in your... Never mind. Sorry, I was putting balls in holes. It's actually a good explanation for why I'm wearing said polo tonight.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Is my mic a little low? There we go. It's actually a good explanation as to why I'm wearing the polo tonight, okay? Yeah, I came out different, all right? I came out different. Head first in this bitch. Okay. Can anybody guess why, by the way, I'd be wearing something like this? Because it's not necessarily fight attire. And on the Showtime desk, I see George St. Pierre, Ariel Helwani, a.k.a. MMA's version of the W.A.D.E concept. Did I just get off work? Nah. Take a shot of Proper 12. Can't drink right now, unfortunately. Still dealing with the, you know. Everyone comes out head first? My bad. My bad. I thought, okay, feet first. Sorry. Feet first like my OnlyFans page. We might have to adjust the sound on the dono thing. Well, guys, you know why, okay? I rock this because I'm official, right? I'm official. And sometimes the chat needs a little coaching. And I thought, you know, with Halloween being, what is it, Monday? Yeah, I thought with Halloween being Monday, why not go ahead and give you guys a little costume contest? What do we say, chat? You guys down for that? Type 1. Type 1. Okay.
Look at the cock
All
on
right.
this guy.
Fine. All right. I understand. Give me just 1 second. The camera's going to go black, but I'm still here, I promise. Give me 1 second here. It's time. Chat, I hope you're ready. Get your Halloween spirit going. Get your Halloween spirit going, guys. Now then, I don't know if y'all can see, let me just turn this thing down here. Class, welcome in. There we go. So, now then, who all's in class? Stop running down the hallway, for God's sake. This is not your house, okay? Yeah, I was at your mother's last night, but this ain't your place, all right? Let me escort you out. Hey, don't be looking at it, all right? I know it's a little bit of a sight to see, but I got some things to do here, okay? Chat, everybody here? Type 1 if y'all are here today. Name's Coach Wade. As you can tell, I don't play no games around here, okay? I want those high knees. When I'm in my gym class, I'm the king. You understand me? I'm the king. That means this is my castle. No hassle. Castle roll, leave it at home because you're going to be running today. That's one whistle. Now, for everybody that wasn't here today, or last week I should say, today we're going to do a little bit of a dance to the Monster Mash. Just like this, how you move your hips and do it from the side view. Just like that. That's how you move them, okay? Just like that. I want y'all to get into it now. Now I gotta angle it down just a bit so y'all can see. I ain't gonna keep my whistle with me. Now, that's how you hit the pose, okay? So when the song ends, that's how you hit your pose. Now, tonight, we have Jake Paul and Anderson Silva. And you know Coach Wade, he taught them both the best. One jab, one right hand. That's how he taught them back in the day. You blew the whistle, you throw the jab right hand or the jab left hand. That's how you do it. You blow the whistle, throw the jab right hand, throw the jab left hand. Now, for everybody in chat, just want y'all to know tonight's going to be a fun stream. Coach Wade might make a couple appearances. Maybe out here in the gym, maybe some other places around these parts. But I'm a little tired from all that. So class is dismissed. Hit the showers. All right. Yeah. Chat, how's my everybody's coach doing, man? Coach Wade, he's a crazy guy. Oh wait, I forgot to. you might be seeing a couple of members of the faculty tonight, guys. So just stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're here. We're here, man. Coach Wade's in the building. Like I said, you might see some more faculty tonight. I'm not exactly sure who's walking around the school, but Halloween's on Monday. Thought I'd give you guys that back. By the way, we got karaoke later, so stay tuned for that. But now that we are here, guys, make sure you like the stream. I know people have already thrown some donos in. We're going to get to those in just a second. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Love you. Mwah. Let's check the... Jesus Christ, that's loud. Let's check the Showtime feed here and see what they're doing.
Look at the cock on this guy.
We might have to get to a fight pretty quickly here because I think Dr. Mike is first. We also have some guests tonight. Well, I don't know about some, but we will have a guest tonight. On top of other faculty members, things like that. Yeah, I gotta turn this down. That's really loud. That is really loud. Thank you for all the donos, guys. I'm gonna read them off in just a second. What's everybody being for Halloween? Type it in the chat. I need to see. What is everybody gonna be for Halloween? I need to see these things.
Look at the cock on this guy.
You 30. Thanks. Yep, I know. I'm 30 years old. That's why Coach Wade is he's still in his prime, though. 4 hours still? I don't think it's 4 hours. I think they're going to go live with Jake and Anderson's fight in about 3 hours. But in the meantime, in between time, you'll be here with me, rocking out. You're going to be my dad for Halloween. Okay. Roundhouse says what's up. Is Roundhouse live right now? Is Roundhouse live right now? The man is live. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everyone in here to do one thing for me really quickly, okay? This is my guy right here, all right? Dang, he's got a crispier setup than I do right now. He's got a way crispier setup than I do. I want every single person...
Look at the cock on this guy.
Okay, Jake, relax.
Check out Levon Bell's knockout right here.
Called him Levon Bell, but it's Le'Veon Bell.
Look at the cock on this
We'll
guy.
take it, though.
So as you can see,
Let's watch a little breakdown here with my boy Roundhouse.
Look at the cock on this guy.
And that huge right hand. And like, guys, something to take note here. Something to take note here is just look at the way he's
Look at the cock on this guy.
This right
Why is that so loud?
He doesn't. He's already his shoulders aren't fully charged. He's kind of already in. And
Chat, you know what we're gonna do?
To generate power like that and just sit this.
You know what we're gonna do,
down.
chat?
That's
Look
some
at the cock
serious
on this
natural
guy.
power to be able to throw a punch like that. You know, not really.
He uses the
charging it all
Canelo
the
thing
way,
too.
Still generating
Chat,
a lot of power when
everybody in
moving
here,
forward like
someone
that,
go
right?
and type in his
See,
chat. Like
he's
go
generating a lot of
going.
power.
Yeah, there
But,
we go.
like,
I want
that's
y'all in
wrong. To
there.
be able
All
to
right, how
throw
do
that
I
flat
give
like
a
that?
super chat? Does he
Damn.
even have him activated?
Damn. You know what I mean? Like, that's seriously impressive.
He doesn't even have it activated, chat.
W.A.D.E. Shout out Wade. What's up, buddy?
What's up, brother? My guy's in the chat, bro. I need to get him on a call real quick. It'd be so
Can we
dope to
do
get him
that?
in.
Can we just watch each other's stream?
He's gonna watch my stream,
Plagiarism? Here, I'll hop in. I'll see what he's saying.
bro. I'm trying to chat. I'm trying to give him a super chat. I don't know how, man. This is my guy right here. Oh wait,
Look at the cock on this guy.
I can do it. Okay, chat. Hold on, man.
Hey, what's up, buddy? Wait, let's do this. The ultimate revenue jump right here. Just this circle. What's up, Wade? Shout out to you, man.
This motherfucker's so
I miss you,
funny.
buddy. I hope you're doing well, bro. All love, man. All
Thanks,
love.
bro. Thanks, man.
That's so jokes.
Oh, this dude's the man.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll let him get back
All
to
love,
his
man.
breakdown. I just wanted to.
I don't have my audio set up properly, so I feel like it's gonna be looping. So I feel bad, but wish you the best, dog.
Wait, what? Oh my God.
Take it easy, man.
Chat, my card got
that's
declined.
Fucking A1 guys. If you guys know anything about Wade, man, honestly, a top dude.
Chat, no, my
Even
card
off-
got
off
declined.
the
He's saying
camera,
nice things.
Everything about Wade is fucking A1, man. And I really appreciate that guy. And just
Oh, come on.
so proud of him, man. I remember talking to him when he had 40,000 subs, and we were just talking about him potentially being on like a like an actual event one time. And then when he got the KSI one, it was
Okay, we did it. We did it, chat. We did it.
all right. So We're back. First fight is about to get going with Dr. Mike. And you know the first fight's about to get going, guys. Oh, dog, man.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Yeah. Talk to him,
Let's
Roundhouse.
fucking party, cabrones.
Hey, okay, cerveza. There it is, man. I'll let him enjoy
guys.
his stream.
I'm shook, brother. Thank you so much, man.
There he is. There he is.
But
All right, man. We'll oh, God. We'll go back to our stream. There it is, man. Okay, Mike's fighting. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. We're going to do this. Round timers are up. I hope it's 3 minutes because I just prepared for 3 minutes. I didn't prepare for anything else other than 3 minutes. Okay? Someone said the broke concept. Hey, everybody that's put donos in, I will get to you, I promise. But Mike is fighting right now. So we got to do this first, okay? We got to do this. Bro, I'm dipping if I got to hear look at the cock on this guy one more time. There we go. All right, I was muted. I'm not muted now. Let's see. Dr. Mike. Surely they're not doing 2-minute rounds, right, guys? Yeah, it can only be 3 minutes because this is a pro bout. Okay. Let's go round 1. Okay. Stockton, stand up. 209's finest. Well, not really, but shout out Chris anyway. Hey, he's a formidable opponent for Mike, though, okay? He is a formidable opponent for Mike. Yo, appreciate the 1. Jubion. Ryan, thank you for the 450. Bob with the 50! Wow, sorry I'm 5 minutes late on that, Bob, but I love you. If you were 21 plus, I'm giving you a kiss. Mwah. And if you're under that, don't accept it. No Smoke, appreciate you for the 10. Evening Wade, crushing it as always, brother. Thank you. Ryan asked if I'm a part of the Nate Diaz army. I'm not. I'm a part of the Nick Diaz army, but Nate's involved, so I'll take it. Bob, I love your vids. Appreciate that, man. Harry with the 1. Thank you. Florida Takeovers with the 5. Yo, Wade, been great to see how far you've come. Hey, man, it's all because of you guys. Thank you, thank you. Harry with the 1. Ruben with the 1. Axe with the 180. Hey, Wade, love the content. Love you, too. Here we go. Round 1. I'll get to the rest in just a second, guys. Round number 1. My mic is super loud right now. Here we go. Boom. 3 minutes. Round number 1. Dr. Mike and Chris Avila. Now, listen. Doc is not experienced. Chris is. So I think it's important for Mike to just stay a little composed here in this first round. Don't go too crazy. Don't empty the gas tank. We're only going 4. But he's just his second fight. Right? Patience. Use his jab. He's the taller guy. All that stuff is going to be Mike's favor. His reach, his length. Keeps his guard high. Avila, 2 big overhands there. Just missed. Nice jab from Avila. But Mike is going to have to show a bit more variety, though, because Chris is an experienced guy. Oh, right hand. Mike with a nice cheeky right hand. 3-punch combo. Mostly lands on the guard there for Mike. Did Ronaldo just call him Alex Avila? Nice right hand to the body from Mike. Let's go. I'm kind of rooting for Mike here. Not because I don't like Chris, but this is YouTube boxing versus MMA, you know? This is my scene. Let's go, Mike. I can be a fan, right? Oh, Mike tries to go uppercut there. Just misses. Right hand to the body, though. Halfway through here. Chris does a decent job. Oh, 2 big left hands there from Chris. That's nice. Does a decent job of entering range just to throw those shots, right? Oh, big overhand from Chris. Woo! The problem with Mike is he does stand a bit tall with his chin high, man. And when he doesn't have that guard up, Chris just dips under and rips. Overhands all day. Stay composed here if you're Mike. Someone said put on the sunglasses. They went flying. I don't know where they're at. As far as this first round goes, tough to say. Chris has landed cleaner. Mike's landed probably more. Not by a lot. I would say Chris probably wins this round, though. Whoa, another left hook from Chris. Double jab. Mike goes right hand to the body, though. Oh, big right hand of Avila. And another one. And it's just dip and rip, man. It's just dip overhand, dip overhand. That's it. And Mike's taking shots, but again, he's a bigger guy. He's going to be able to take a few here, but he's eating a lot. Both guys trade hooks there. It's funny to hear Mike's actual name said, Varshavsky. Yeah, this is Chris's round by far, but he might be getting a little tired here already after round one. He did have to move up a lot in weight. And, of course, the camera goes right to Nate Diaz. Right to him. You already know what they're trying to set up there. You guys already know what they're trying to set up there. Mike is fighting Chris Avila, who is a part of the Nick Diaz army. Trains with Nick and Nate up in Stockton. Huge right hand there. Thank you guys for all the donos, man. I super appreciate you. I know you're throwing super chats, and I super appreciate it. I'll get to them in just 1 second. Yeah, this is the Dr. Mike fight, guys. Yeah, Mike got tagged with some shots there. He keeps his chin high. He's very much straight up and down. Chris's corner just tossed water in his face. Like, here you go. All right, round two. Battering shots there. But Mike's just landing on the guard. He's not landing anything clean so far. He's walking forward. He's trying. Mike needs to go back to the jab, man. Use that range. All Chris is doing is dipping and ripping. Stay at range with the jab. Maintain range going backward, then throw the big right hand. Because every time Mike goes backward, it's just protect, cover up. And Chris is able to kind of get where he wants to get. And Chris pulls the Billy Joe Saunders. Where's that shot going, Mike? But Mike with the jab, maybe feint a bit of those, draw Chris in, then land the big shot. Or pop the jab to draw Chris in. Because Mike hasn't shown an ability to throw off his back foot yet. And Chris is banking on it. Right hand to the body from Avila. Again, level change overhand. That one just misses there from Chris. Left hook, couple uppercuts from Avila. He's not really shaking Mike with any of these shots. And again, Mike's the bigger guy. He's going to be able to take a few, but you don't want to take too many, especially when you're not used to it. And Mike's already down a round. We got to start showing offense if we're Mike here. Mike throws a nice short hook there, but Chris continues to land volume, man. Come on, Mike. Oh, double left. And then a big right hand behind it. Chris Avila now coming forward. I don't think he has Mike hurt. It's just volume that's getting to Mike right now. A nice right hand there from Avila. Oh, another one. Man, Mike is just eating these, too. Oh, big right hand again. Mike covers up. Problem is, Mike covers up, and then both hands come down and he wants to trade, right? It's not here, bang. It's here, here, throw. Oh, big left hook. Caught Mike on the chin. It rocked him. Mike's hurt. Big left hook again. He's throwing right now, and Mike is not protecting his face. He's just throwing, and he's getting hurt. Last 10 seconds. Big left hook again, right hand, Avila. Mike's taking them, but you don't want to take too many more of those. Woo! Right at the end of the round. Mike got tagged. That's another round to Avila. Coach Baldwin says, Mike, you're fighting down to this guy's level. Mike started the round in round one superb. He had a great jab to start the round, and then he kind of got away from it and wants to settle into those hooks. It's not his game, or it shouldn't be. We need to see Mike be more active with his jab, maintain range, and then off of that, maybe we can set up some of those hooks. But as Chris comes in, Mike's got nothing for him to, like, offensively or really defensively in that round. Like, Mike just covering up, and it's tough, man. He's in there with a guy that can fight, you know? So it's not easy, but he's got to find a way here. Got to find a way to battle back. Here we go, round 3. If not, the end of round 2 could get worse here in 3 because he was hurt a little bit down at the end of the round. Someone said the doctor didn't take his meds. I like Mike, so I'm not going to laugh. It was just a giggle, chat. It wasn't a laugh. But that is fucked up. Mike's trying to step in, change angles, but the volume right now from Chris is giving him real problems. Mike just can't get going. No rhythm is built up. Again, he's gone away from the jab a little bit. And it's not because, Mike's not doing some things right. It's just Chris is showing him some skill, a little bit. And Avila goes to the body a couple times, then comes upstairs with the left hook again. Mike throws a baseball pitch right hand. Gets caught on the guard. Avila goes right hand to the body. If Mike's going to get back in this fight, he needs to land a big one. And he hasn't landed a big one yet. That was a big one to the body there. He needs to sit down on a right hand or jab his way into range and sit down on one. But right now, he's just eating shots. And Mike tries to shove out of the clinch, but Avila, big right hand, sticks Mike on the chin. He shakes it off, but caught him clean. And Mike's nose is bleeding. And Mike is just, it's tough right now. The right hand isn't coming out fluid, out of rhythm. One shot to every 3 or 4 from Chris. Just getting snowballed right now. Mike tried to go switch stance right hand there. That didn't quite work for him. Now we're seeing some head movement from Mike. It's a little bit too late. Last minute here. See if he can find something. Chris is just unloading shots. Jab, hook, right hand. Right hand to the body from Mike there. Both guys trade jabs. Double, triple jab there from Chris last 30 seconds. Oh, he sneaks an uppercut in on Mike there too. He tries to throw a big left hook. 1-2 again from Chris. Oh, Avila, big shots, man. And he's keeping Mike at the end of his range. He's using the jab like a tall fighter would, and then just slipping under everything Mike throws. Clipped him with another left hook. Jab again. Almost no head movement from Mike, and now he's throwing from the hip. Fair play to Mike. He's hanging in there, but man, he's getting tagged. 3-0 to Chris. 3-0 to Chris Avila. Chris's corner says, listen, man, he's just standing in front of you. Throw the left hand. Listen, you guys are saying Mike is mid. It's not that Mike is mid. It's that Mike's in his second fight ever. Not second boxing match. Second fight ever. Chris has 17 MMA matches. Chris has, I think this is his 3rd boxing match. I'm sure he's done tons of jiu-jitsu. He's a fighter. You know what I mean? And Mike has 1 year maybe of experience. If anything, him staying in there, I know he's a bit bigger, but him being able to show some heart here is impressing me. But, yeah, he's outclassed a little bit, of course. Fair play, though. You know what? Chris is better than I thought he was as a boxer. After watching that Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor fight, I did not think he was the greatest guy to hit the square circle. But, again, you talk about Pretty Boy and Mike. Pretty Boy starts to have a better resume than you think when you start watching some of these fights, especially in the crossover boxing scene, not as a pro fighting other big-time pros. And Mike's starting to stumble around here, and they're asking about back of the head, and the referee's not saying much because those shots aren't landing in the back of the head. They're landing on the ear. But Mike's in trouble here. Yeah, Mike has abandoned his jab completely. Oh, big right hand again from Avila. Mike smiles at him, but Mike's short-arming shots here. Just looking to throw big power. Nothing really behind it, not being able to sit down on stuff. He's getting worked a bit. Yeah, there we go. Finally, Mike goes to the clinch. He hasn't clinched once. Hasn't put that weight on him one time. And I know we're only in 4 rounds here, but and the commentators just talked about it. I'd rather see Mike get out of here. You know what I'm saying? He's a doctor, for God's sakes. Let's protect that brain a little bit. You know, so if you're Mike's corner and you're Coach Baldwin, I know there's only a minute 30 here, but if things start to get a little bad in this last minute, I would just consider maybe getting him out of there and saving what he's still got, you know? And I don't think he's really landed a meaningful shot on Chris the entire fight. Just big-time shots from Chris here. Wearing him down. Mike's just getting tagged. Big left hook again. Right hand, left hook. Everything that Avila wants, he's got it right now. I mean, I can't even commentate how many shots he's landing at will. There's just everything he throws, it lands. Again, Mike has just abandoned his jab. He lands a decent right hand there, but just backing straight up, chin in the air, and he's just not getting away from Chris. Last 30 seconds, man. No, they're not in 16s, guys. They're in 10s. Oh, right hand. Yeesh. Yes, I am Wade from G-Minio. Oh, right hand. Avila lands a big one, and Mike stumbles around last 10 seconds. Oh, my Lord. He's going to town in these last 10. And Mike's swinging, but Jesus, let's just get out of here. All right, that's it. Woo! Mike made it. He made it through. He stood all 4 rounds, but man, that was a beating. That was a beating. And yeah, Nate's cheering him on, of course. That's his guy. Woo! Yeah, that was a bit of a one-way traffic, as Ariel Helwani just laid out there for us. That was tough to watch. Love Mike to death, man. I don't want to see him injured or hurt. Looks like he's okay, which is good. Let's hope it stays that way. I'll get to you guys the interviews and all that stuff in just a second. Let's get to donos, though. And we have a guest coming up. All right, let's take a look here. Yo, Lawsome with the 6, no message, thank you. Fisher with the 5. On a serious note, I'll be devastated if Anderson loses, as will I. But at the same time, I don't know. It's not terrible. Jonathan with the 1, thank you. Axe with the 180. Wade, love your content. Can you shout me out? Shout out Axe Cryptic, baby. Leighton with the 180. I bet 40, I think that's euro, I'm not sure, or pounds or something, on Jake to KO in 5 through 8. 240 return. Listen, the value's great on Anderson Silva tonight. By the way, if you are betting, thank you for that transition, Leighton. If you're betting on the fights tonight, make sure you use code WADE at MyBookie. They're the sponsor for this stream. And, of course, when you guys do gamble,
on this guy.
Thank you for that, Jake. When you guys do gamble, do so responsibly. Obviously, you got to be legal age, but there's value as Anderson Silva has become the underdog here. You're talking about one of the greatest strikers to ever live. You're still looking to put money down. I put mine down earlier today using code WADE for up to $1,000 deposit match bonuses. Even if you don't bet on the fights tonight, we have NFL football tomorrow. We have basketball back. We have World Series baseball. All that and more, you can find it at mybookie.ag. Is always the spot to be for your sports betting needs. Thank you to MyBookie for sponsoring this stream. Now let's get into the decision. I mean, it's pretty much a formality, but we'll see what he has to say.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Pranzer with the 10. Love your videos, man. Always love seeing your uploads. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, guys. The love you guys have shown me the last couple of weeks. Oh! Jaden with the 80. Love the vids, Wade. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Matter of fact, we'll start blowing that whistle for you guys. There's no... Why is it... It's a very odd whistle. It doesn't have like the little ball in it. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. But you guys being able to support the channel in the last month, I've been going through a lot of stuff. So thank you guys for always supporting. We're figuring it out. We're getting there, but just know you guys mean a ton to me, man, especially in this last few weeks where my head has not been fully where it needs to be, and I'm trying to get back there. I promise you guys that. Matthew with the 5. How did you get as big as you are so fast? Crazy, man. I'm not actually that big. These are slim, very, very slim shorts. That's why. I'm not as big as you guys think. Awesome. Thank you once again. Love the content. You're the reason I got into the UFC and boxing. Love from Germany. Thank you. Appreciate the 6, man. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that is my mother watching the Tennessee game. Adala, thank you for the 100. No message. Thank you. 100 Qatar money, I think. But anyway, thank you so much. Francesco with the 5. Glad to see you climbing to the top. Love you, Wade.
Look at the cock on this guy.
That's 1/12 of the pay-per-view robbery. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Adala with the 10. Who do you want to win, Jake or Silva? I want Anderson Silva to win for my childhood and everything I believe about combat sports striking, but I want Jake to win because, it's YouTube boxing, man. If he wins, we all do well, and it's interesting to watch his story. I can't lie. It's interesting to watch his rise through this and see how far he can really take it. So, I don't know. I'm rooting for Anderson, but I wouldn't be surprised, or I wouldn't be upset if Jake won, or surprised. Buns with the 5. Big fan. It's awesome to see how far you've come. Are you comfortable saying how much you won betting the Sugar Sean O'Malley fight last week? I think it was, I put 45 or 50 down on a couple different scenarios that hit. Fight going the distance and Sean by decision. I think I won. It wasn't a lot. It was 200 maybe. I don't remember the odds. Something like that. 250. Either way. Code WADE at MyBookie. Georgia King with the 180. Can you say Georgia King from the UK is the GOAT? There you go. Kyle Mack with the 150. No message. Thank you. Greg from Scotland with the 450. We need Wade and True Jordy. Fight night stream. Shocky ain't streaming the fight tonight. Yeah, I saw he put on Twitter he wasn't going to be streaming it. It is what it is. All right. We have a guest. Actually, let me get through the rest of these. Dust with the 5. Jake Paul getting dropped. Thank you. Hopefully, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Matthew with the 20,000 IDR. Thank you. No message. Jaden with the 80. Appreciate that. Mwah. Oh, God. Here comes Shady once again with the 450. Did you see Test sparring footage? Full 8 rounds. Could be big for female influencer boxing. I'm not doing that. You almost got me. Tests. Tickles. Very nice. All right, Shady. Eclipse with the 180. Who you got? Rockman or Vitor? Misfits number 3. My boy Rockman Jr. is who I got. That's who I got. Kyle with the 280. How much should I put on Silva? You should put the house. No, I'm kidding. Listen, you should put whatever you can and are willing to lose should you lose that bet. I put an amount that I'm willing to lose.
Look at the cock on this guy.
That's what I did. Okay? I put an amount I was willing to lose. So that is what you need to be willing to do as well. Okay. Give me 1 second, chat. We're going to get, I don't know what I just did. My face cam's frozen. Give me 1 second. Oh, dang. I don't know how to do this.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Okay, I don't know what I just did. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Give me 1 second. 1 second here. Let me make sure I do this. 1 second. 1 second. Let me do one thing here. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're good. We'll do this. And folks, coming into the broadcast as we speak, he is a man that you all have seen here on the channel before. He's a man that is fighting in just a few weeks. Folks, you know him as a second generation,
Look at the cock on this guy.
up and coming, rising star in the boxing scene, but I know him as my brother. Hasim Rahman Jr. is in the building. What's up, big man? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? I'm good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good, brother. I am good. Here, oh, your bandwidth is low. You just went super small, but that's okay. We got you. I am doing very well. I'm going to do something really quick. I want to get your thoughts on that last fight. We just saw Dr. Mike take on Chris Avila. What happened there?
That was just a battle of experience, really.
Yeah.
Avila has combat experience. He has fight experience. He's been in the ring. He's been in fights.
Right.
So with the doctor, he looked like kind of robotic and stiff in spaces, but he did well for a guy that has absolutely no clue what he's doing. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of experience, but he made the whole 4 rounds, and to do that against someone who's in MMA, who's active, has over 15 combat professional fights.
Yeah.
It's salute to him, but it was definitely a one-sided fight.
Yeah, that was one-way traffic, man. So now that I have you here, I want to get your picks on the rest of the fights. I know your boy Le'Veon is about to go in there and mix it up. He's going in there with a legend, like not just in the MMA scene, because Uriah was kind of, 50-50, but as a kickboxer, he's one of the greatest. Like, he beat Anderson Silva just a couple years back now. So how do you see your boy doing in that fight, man? It's a tough uphill battle for him.
It is a tough battle, but I was there when he fought Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
And Adrian Peterson is no Uriah Hall.
No.
But Le'Veon has very, very underrated boxing skills. He seriously shocked me when he got in there and pretty much dominated Adrian Peterson. It was it looked like a chess match for a while, and then he just opened up and unloaded with that knockout.
Yeah.
Tonight, I do not see this fight, Le'Veon Bell's fight, going like the last fight went, with the difference in experience. Man, Le'Veon Bell is used to contact. He's looking for those big hits. He's looking just like when he was on the field. He's coming straight at you. I'm not too familiar with Uriah Hall, but I know he does hold the experience advantage. But I think Le'Veon Bell, man, he's got a passion for boxing, and I see him coming out with the win.
Yeah, listen, it's gonna be a tough fight for Le'Veon, in my opinion, just because I do know Uriah Hall, and the only thing that's gonna stop him from winning this fight, in my opinion, and listen, I love Le'Veon. We had him on my podcast. He's a legendary running back. You're right. He's used to contact, and unfortunately, I think he's gonna get a lot of that, because the only thing, in my opinion, that's gonna stop Uriah Hall from winning this fight is him. If he is one of his, I don't want to say episodes, but he has one of these things where when he gets in fights that he should win, maybe the volume's not there, maybe he overthinks it a bit, or in his mind he's winning the fight when he's not, and it's clear to see. That could be the only thing I think that stops him from that. But we also have, I don't know if you know this individual, but I've seen him a couple times in the gym. He's an up-and-coming 18 years old now, Ashton Silva. Have you seen this kid, man? He's a prospect. He's one of the guys under Jake Paul's promotion now. I know that you're a big fan of those guys over there, but
I don't have no problem with those guys, man. I met him at Social Gloves too when Le'Veon fell.
Oh,
When
yeah,
Le'Veon fought last. So I seen him at the fight. We had nothing but respect for each other. You know, it's not a me against MVP thing. It's this.
Nah, it is. Yeah, nah, bring it. MVP, bring the whole squad. We got it.
But to me, I feel like we got somebody at Misfits for everybody at MVP.
Oh,
so y'all can line them up.
Set it up.
Knock them out.
Set it up, man. Hey, I like that actually as an event. That'd be dope. Misfits puts one on, brings the whole team MVP. But okay, we've gotten through the undercard, man. Now I need to know. Jake Paul, Anderson Silva. This was the man you were supposed to fight. This was Jake. This was the guy you were going to go take his head off. But Anderson gets the honor and the pleasure. How does the fight go, man? How do you see this thing happening?
I mean, the popular opinions are if it ends early, it's Jake. If it goes the distance, it's Silva. Jake obviously has a huge youth advantage. He's been active in boxing. He should win this fight. Jake Paul should win this fight. He's supposed to win this fight.
He's favored.
But Anderson Silva, who also he's a UFC legend. I'm not very familiar with him, but the amount of people and the amount of faith that people have in this man has to shake some feathers. Like to me, it's like okay, this guy is really going out there and he's really gotta put in his real boxing IQ. He's got to put in his real combat IQ, and I think that he's gonna come out on top. And
there it is.
Aside from a bazooka from Jake, which
he's got it.
To me, I don't think so.
I was gonna say that didn't feel like it to you, huh?
I honestly don't think so. So I'm pretty sure Silva's been kicked in the head and been elbowed in the face, and I'm almost 100% certain that he's been hit throughout his long career. He's been hit much harder than anything he's gonna get hit with tonight. But 10-ounce gloves is different. No headgear is different. Maybe Jake does have that one punch wonder that everybody seems to be relying on. But I think it'll be tactical and a boring fight, just like the rest of Jake's fight, up until he does something to change that. But I just think that the experience factor lies with the Spider, and
there it is, man.
Maybe he can turn a boring fight into a big win.
There it is, man. Hey, quickly, Hasim, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. We loved you. But I also wanted to give you a chance, man, to talk about your fight quickly as you head out here, man. Talk to the people.
Absolutely, man. November 19th is boxing versus MMA again, live on DAZN. It is not pay-per-view, so tune in. Misfits X Series 3. It's going to be X Series 1 was amazing. X Series 2 was amazing. These were two great events. I'm looking to go ahead and steal the show. Even though it's my show, I still want to steal it. I want to steal the show for the year. It's been a roller coaster year for me. Started off this year with my first career loss, and then just this tornado of an effect has just turned me into pretty much a well-known person. I won't say celebrity yet, but this fight will give me the status that I feel like I need and deserve. And I've been working hard for a very long time. I've been in boxing for years. They talk about Jake Paul sparring Chad Dawson for this fight. I was sparring Chad Dawson at 18. So this is something that I've been doing for a long time, a very long time. And I'm looking forward to putting my boxing skills on display and eventually coming away with a highlight reel knockout. I mean,
there it is.
Misfits, that's what Misfits does. That's what X Series is about. Every main event has ended in a knockout, so I don't look to make that any different.
There it is, man. He is Hasim Rahman Jr. fighting on November 19th in Austin, Texas. I'll be there on the call. Hasim, appreciate you, my brother. We'll talk to you soon.
My man. Thank you, Wade.
Peace, bro.
Like and subscribe.
Talk to him. Yeah, baby. Peace, brother. Okay, I am back, and yes, I know I missed Oh my God, I'm clicking through everything. I know I missed some of the fight, okay? We're going back. That's my guy, though. Rockmine Jr. is my dude. I wanted to make sure he got his shine here because he deserves it, man. Main eventing. Oh my God, where is my face cam? Oh my God. There we are. All right, sorry guys, we're back. Like I said, that's my guy, man. Super, super cool dude. Always love supporting people that support me, and I'm excited for his fight. I can't wait to call it. I think it's going to be a fun night, man. But we're back here. All right, we're saying 1-0 Le'Veon Bell. No shot. There's no shot. Let's see, actually. Let's see. I see Overwatch on that PC. I used to play. No one's messing with my Roadhog, all right? I got hooks, boy. Chat, I know y'all been sending love through the donos. Deadbeat, I see you. Casper, I see you. House of Pain, I see all of you guys. I'm going to get to you in just a moment, okay? Here we go. Round number 2. All right, so y'all are saying Le'Veon round 1. Man, it's already a firefight starting round 2. Now Uriah's coming forward. Putting Le'Veon on the back foot. Le'Veon doing a good job on his lead foot, though. Pivoting in and out. Ducking under. Uriah staying patient. Popping his jab. Walking forward. I wonder, and I asked Sensei about this, how hard it is not to kick when you see all that head movement and bending at the waist. Nice jab to the body, Le'Veon. I wonder how hard it is for Uriah not to throw a head kick. Right hand around the guard, Le'Veon. Jab to the body. And listen, if he does that the entire fight, he's going to win this thing because that's all it'll take. Oh, nice jab, Le'Veon. He's quick. And Le'Veon on the back foot's nice. Right hand. And Uriah's not doing a decent enough job of masking his entries. He's just walking into range. And Le'Veon's doing a good job of just staying on his back foot, popping his jab. I don't mind him making this a quote-unquote boring fight. And it's not even a boring fight. It's just a technical battle that Le'Veon's winning right now. I can't believe I just said those words. I can't believe I just said that. Right hand to the body, Bell. Oh, Uriah, big left hook, right hand there. It lands. But again, it's just Uriah not utilizing anything but a high guard, just walking into range. He just doesn't look in rhythm either. He's like jumping in with his jab, uppercut, left hook, Le'Veon. He just doesn't look like he feels relaxed and in rhythm at all. Right hand to the body, Le'Veon Bell. Right hand to the body, Bell. They're booing. I'm not sure what they're booing. This is an interesting fight that Le'Veon's winning technically. Jab to the body again from Le'Veon Bell. Oh, right hand. Triple right hand from Uriah Hall. Those were some big shots. Right hand across again from Uriah Hall. He could steal this round if he starts to get on that type of wave. Jab. Step in right hand again, Uriah Hall. That one I don't think landed as cleanly. But again, he's just like lunging in. Each shot, single shot. Whereas Le'Veon's keeping a nice base, moving his head, and jabbing to the body. Oh, right hand. Beautiful from Le'Veon Bell. What am I watching here? Head movement from Le'Veon. Chat. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, listen, Uriah's coach is being honest with him. He goes, we could have lost that last round. He goes, I know you landed some right hands, but he's landing more. That's honesty. This is impressive from Le'Veon Bell, I have to admit. Man, those are some shots there that landed from Uriah, though. Bang. That's a close-ish round just because of the work Uriah did late, but I still would probably go with Le'Veon there. Honestly. I don't know what happened in the first round, but I think we got a 2-0 fight here. If you guys are not trolling and Le'Veon actually won the first. What's the weight difference? They're both heavyweights, guys. Oh. I think. Actually, I don't know what they weighed yesterday. I would assume they're both heavyweights, but because, oh, nice right hand there from Uriah. That was beautiful. Now he's moving his head a little bit more. Maybe they're cruiserweights, but I would think they're both heavyweights. I don't know. No, Le'Veon actually, it's 1-1. You guys are thinking it's 1-1? Jab to the body. Nice. Slip. I'm saying, man, Le'Veon Bell is showing just, I mean, listen, he's a high-level athlete. We're talking NFL football player. We said the same thing. They made the same weight as Jake and Silva. They made 186. Uriah made 186 looking like that. He looks way bigger than he did when he fought at 185 in the UFC. They're cruisers? I thought they were way bigger. I thought 220 for both guys. I mean, Le'Veon played at like 215, 218 in his playing career. Damn. Jab to the body, Le'Veon again. He just goes back to work at that shot. Listen, if it's going to be there, he's going to keep landing it. And Uriah can say, that's not hurting me, but that's not how these fights are judged, man. Nice step-in left hook there from Uriah, though. But Uriah's got to follow up on this when he gets there. There we go. Some combinations from Uriah Hall now, finally. But he's kind of just plotting his way and just walking into range and throwing. It's not, oh, again, nice left hand there from Uriah. Oh, Le'Veon lands a right hand, too. He's having more success here, Uriah is. This is definitely his round, I would say, just combined with... Oh, he hit him with a backhand. Uriah hit him with a backhand. He swiped it down at him. I don't know if the referee saw that. Oh, right hand from Le'Veon. 2 of them. Man. Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, I don't know why the crowd is booing. It's a Glendale, Arizona crowd. I don't know if they're the most familiar with boxing. Last 20 seconds. Le'Veon on the jab. That was a nice short uppercut from Le'Veon Bell. It's good work, man. I am very impressed with Le'Veon Bell. Oh, big uppercut there for Uriah Hall right at the end of the round. I could see that being Uriah's round. I can see that. If you guys are not trolling me with the first round being Le'Veon's, then I would say it's 2-1 Le'Veon. This is why I hate 4-round fights in boxing. Give me 5 rounds. I know it's a tough crowd. They're used to... What do you do in Arizona? What do you do in Glendale, Arizona? They're used to heat, so they want guys to throw heat? I don't know. Bang. That right hand from Le'Veon was nice. You're crazy. It's 3-0. I don't see it as 3-0, man. I don't think that what Le'Veon landed, 2 solid right hand, 1 solid right hand there at the back end of the round, and then some cheeky uppercuts with the jabs to the body. I don't think that's enough. Here we go, round 4. I do think Uriah needs to win this round convincingly. I'll say that. I think he needs to up the pace and the volume. Uriah comes out more volume, high pressure. Running backs are built different. They definitely are. You're talking about NFL caliber athletes. Imagine if all of the best athletes in the U.S., like NBA, NFL, just boxed into combat sports. We'd all be fucked. I've said this before. If NBA players knew how to fight, we'd all be fucked. That's it. So this is what you're seeing on display. An athlete from a different sport learning quickly a new one, and a guy that, and Uriah Hall, who's an elite striker, has elite skills, that really just hasn't turned it on here. But this is something you always worry about with Uriah Hall in his fights. Like, he shows flashes of it. he shows brilliance, and then sometimes he's just kind of lackadaisical and just there, you know? And he'll have spurts where he turns it on, and then he'll have spurts where he just can't get going. Nice right hand to the body from Le'Veon Bell. A lot of clinching, a lot of inside work here this round. Uriah shoves him off. Le'Veon is just throwing more volume now. Nice right hand, Le'Veon Bell, and he walks forward on him. Turns himself, kind of puts himself in the corner a bit here. See if Uriah can capitalize. Nope. Let him out. Nice left hook there from Uriah. Oh, big uppercut, Uriah Hall. A couple of them. That could have got dangerous, but Le'Veon gets out of it. Oh, right hand, Uriah Hall. Uppercut, Uriah Hall. Right hook, uppercut, Uriah Hall. Le'Veon's trying to move his head, but he's getting caught with some big punches there. This is good. This is good work from Uriah. Ariel makes a great call there. Uriah is frustrated. Uriah's getting frustrated with the clinch. Nice uppercut, Le'Veon. Uriah tries to change angle. Le'Veon's doing a good job of clinching him here. I know that's not what Uriah wants, and he's going to get frustrated by it, but it's boxing, man. Referee's going to have to separate it. If Uriah can't hold his range, he has no right to be upset that Le'Veon's doing what's in the rule set, you know? And I like this work from both guys here to end the round. Oh, big shot. I think Le'Veon's mouthpiece came out. Oh, right hand. Oh, they're swinging for it right at the end of the round here. Right hand, big shots from both guys, and that is it. Woo-wee. Oh, man. They show Chris Cyborg in the crowd. She wants Kat Zingano, obviously. Someone said 3-2. That's why I said we need a fifth, man. That is why I said it right there. I think Uriah did enough in that round to win it. So I would say this should be a draw, but I won't be surprised if Le'Veon Bell wins a decision. I won't be surprised. That's all I'm going to say. I will not be surprised. Let's see how they judge this thing. But, man, I know some people were saying it, but I did not think at any point I'd be saying that Le'Veon Bell was going to win a decision versus Uriah Hall unless Uriah Hall did what he did, which was start the fight slowly. Start it very slowly. All right, Kyle with the 280. How much should I put on Silva right now? Like I said, just enough to be able to be comfortable with. Samit with the 280. We got to see you and Jordy hop in the ring. Weight classes for a reason. I don't want any part of my boy Brian. Cassie with the 2. All I can do right now, Justice Family loves you. Hey, man, appreciate that. Don't ever think you have to donate to be a part of this community. I love you guys all. But thank you. 2 is more than enough, man. 50 cents, 1 cent is more than enough for me. Radcat with the 2. If Jake loses, does it affect the future KSI fight? Yeah, a little bit, but not to the point where it would be called out. Like, they're not going to do the fight. All right, they showed strike numbers. Uriah Hall lands 33 of 85. Le'Veon Bell, 37 of 89. Jabs, power shots, I didn't see it. It looked close, though. It looked close.
Look at the cock on
I think Uriah landed more power. We'll see. They're doing an advert for Call of Duty. Zoran with the 2. Hey, Wade, what do you think of Joseph Parker's career? Solid is a good answer. Maybe not what people expected, but solid. That's what I would say. I think I don't want to say something like disappointment. I think solid. I think anytime you start saying disappointment for guys that are highest level, maybe right outside highest level, no, solid. Deadbeat with the 50. You did great on Misfits 2 boxing event. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me see what this is. Unanimous decision. 40-36. Wow. They said Uriah Hall 40-36, and he was surprised by it. Yeah, I think that's a little bit of a shocking decision. 40-36 Uriah Hall. I didn't see the first round, so maybe you guys were trolling me, but I at least saw 2 rounds there for Le'Veon Bell. Or I at least saw the second round there for him. Interesting. I'm listening to Uriah Hall's interview. He's just giving props right now, guys. There's nothing crazy going on. He's talking about the judging. All right, let's take a look at some of the donos here. Okay, Deadbeat, you did great on the Misfits 2 boxing event. So happy for you. Can't wait to see you again. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm going to be on Misfits 3. You'll see me very, very soon. And before that, I'm going to be on Deji and Floyd Mayweather's card. You'll see me then. Matthew W. with the 10. Wade, did you hear that Silva had to drop out? Nate Robinson is stepping in his place. Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson 2. That is not happening.
All right. Thank you very much.
Don't know what he said there, but the crowd popped. Jonah with the 2. Wade 0, Cam 2. Wait, did I miss my pick there? Oh, no. I think Sensei and I both missed that one. Rutger with the 6. Just a reminder, Joe Weller is a scared man. Okay. You said it, not me, Joe. I don't want any parts of the parking lot or the car park, sir. Hopefully you made it home okay. I heard some people said he was in trouble in the Amazon or something. I don't know. House of Pain with the 10. Wade, can you help me fight one of these guys? Avila, Dr. Mike, Gibb, etc. Pros versus the fans. House of Pain. I think I would be hard-pressed to get you a fight with one of these guys. Mostly because they don't listen to me. and also because that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know why they would do it. It wouldn't be good for them in any way, and so that wouldn't be something they would do. But I do appreciate the 10. Thank you. Maybe we'll set up a fan versus fan fight. Who wants him in the chat? Who wants a piece of House of Pain in the chat, huh? Type 1. Goalkeeper United with the 80. No message. Thank you. Jorge with the 2. Hey, Wade. Who is Logan fighting next, you think? I think they're having a real hard time fighting. Look at that. House of Pain. You got all... Look at the matchmaking I'm doing. Look at all these people wanting to fight House of Pain right now. I think they're having a real hard time finding Logan an opponent. That's what I think. I don't think they have it. I don't think they have one yet for him. So, I don't know. I know he wants to fight. I know he says he's going to fight. I just don't think that they have... I mean, Andrew Tate is the most logical option, but it seems like that's not going to happen because Andrew Tate doesn't want to fight in the U.S., and I also heard that he might talk about warm-up fights or something like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Dylan Dennis is probably not going to get out of his contract with Bellator, and Scott Coker is not going to let him fight without getting his cut. So that's probably what's going on there too.
Look at the cock
it's all business, chat. It's all business. Ethan with the 5. When is the main event? Actually, sooner than I thought. It's going to be coming up, I think, within the hour.
Alabama.
Oh my God.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Sorry, ESPN was playing there. I'm checking on my Vols. Moo Weed with the 2. Oh, the Vols are smashing Kentucky at home, 37-6. People thought it was an upset game. Fuck off. JMX for Logan? Yeah, I like that. Oh, Uriah called out Jake. Yeah, he was calling him out during the during the pre-fight build. Yeah, JMX versus Logan is a fight I like. Absolutely. I think that for Logan to do it, though, JMX is going to need to get one more win. That's what I think. I don't know that, but that's just, you know, if I'm thinking, why would Logan do it or would Logan do it? That would be the only way, I think. Is that good there, chat? I always forget to put that up. By the way, chat, if you are new here, and we're going to get back to donos in just 1 second, but if you're new here and you haven't been to the stream before, everything tonight is sponsored by mybookie.ag. That's right, guys. We have 3 fights left, 2 and then the main. And if you want to bet on those fights and NFL football and NBA basketball and whatever else you want to bet on, do so using code WADE at mybookie.ag. It's the spot to be.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Thanks, Jake. For all of your sports betting needs, make sure, again, you use code WADE for up to $1,000 in deposit match bonuses. We got 10K live? Come on, son. Thank you to MyBookie for sponsoring this stream. And now let's get back to it. 10K, baby. She. Look at the cock on this guy. Her Thunder Japan with the 200. I don't know the currency there, but thank you. What is the timeline for you to step in the ring? It is going to be a while, guys. There's so much stuff going on with me that you guys don't know, and I'm don't really feel like talking about. But just know that behind the scenes, especially recently, it's been rough. We're gonna figure it out.
Look at the cock on
but
this
it's been
guy.
rough. I would say it's a very slim chance in the near future. Jamie with the 450.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Jamie with the 450. Hey, Wade, big fan. Did you catch Calvin Cater Allen by chance? I didn't, man. I saw that.
Look at the cock on this guy.
I saw that. I think Calvin Cater lost. Unlucky for Calvin. Yeah, I didn't get to see the fight though. I was busy setting up the stream and doing some other stuff, but I did not say it. Or I did not see it. Excuse me. But thank you for the 450. Jose or Jose with the 10. Wade say Gio is a biased KSI fan. Gio, looks like you're a biased KSI fan, man. Hate to tell you. Welcome to the club. I'm either a KSI fan or a Jake Dick Rider or a Logan super fanboy. It depends on the video. It depends on the day.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Ju Young with the 2. On behalf of all Arizonians, I'm sorry. He's apologizing for the crowd. It's not on you, man. Appreciate it, though. Caleb with the 20. Been with you since 2K subscribers, bro. Keep up the inspirational work. I absolutely will, Caleb. I remember your name in the comments section as we were growing, man, so I appreciate that. Thank you for the 20, and thank you for sticking around for a long time for you, boy. It means a lot, man. Brady with the 2. Been a fan for a long time, Wade. Love the content. Hey, and it loves you right back, baby. Make a Misfits New Zealand happen, says Shay with the 2 New Zealand. I can't make any of that happen, man. They hire me to make it sound nice. I say it nice and I say it twice, but they're the ones that do the matchmaking. I leave that up to them, man. Yo, Ben with the 10. Roundhouse FM held it down while you were away commentating. You should really eventually collab with him. We've done a collab on his channel before. I would really like to get him on my channel, though. Maybe we do a collab live stream one of these days, or I go to where he is and we do a sit down. That's my guy, man. Riley's my dude. Shout out, man. Yeah, he's a really, really good dude. He helped me out when we were both trying to figure it out and we were coming up. He helped me out with a lot of stuff. I've been telling him to collab with you for a while. We should set it up. I know he's got his business and he's doing stuff, but we definitely should for the people. Dust with the 5.
Look at the cock on this
Prime
guy.
versus Gatorade. Who wins? Well, I do have to rep the Prime because KSI gave me a signed bottle. I'm not a big fan of Gatorade anyway, so
Look at the cock on this guy.
drink Prime, I guess. There you go. Mr. Punch with the 2. Hey, Wade, what are your thoughts on Arnold Allen? Someone else just asked me about that. I didn't get to see the fight
Look
today.
at the cock on this guy.
So I'm going to have to go back and watch. I hate saying stuff when I don't know too much, so I'm going to have to go back.
Look at the cock on this guy.
M Glory 18 with the 2. Love you're a Vols fan. Are you a Tennessee guy? Yeah, man. I'm born and raised in Knoxville.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Oh my God. I'm going to turn it off. I might have to turn it off, chat. I might have to turn it off. Someone said, who's cock?
Look at the cock on this guy.
I'm going to go crazy. Hold on. Let me turn it down at least. I did not expect this level of donation, so thank you guys.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. Hopefully that does the trick there. All right. Let's take a look at some more of these really quickly. And then, chat, I think we have some more faculty to invite to the Halloween party I'm going to get to in just one second. They told me that there was a lot of people involved with all this stuff. So, Anderson Silva making his way into the venue, folks. He's making his way in. Jorge with the 2. Sensei versus McBroom. That would not go very well for Austin McBroom. So I wouldn't wish that on him. If Sensei wants to get a bag and they're going to throw him one, fair play. Give Sensei the bag. Joseph with the 2. Sup, man, from the motherland, Peru. Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Oh, they're promoting Jake's Gambling Company, which I will not say the name of because I am not sponsored by them. But go to my bookie if you're trying to bet on this fight and use code WADE. Trevor with the 2. Do we get a Jake Paul interview at some point? Yeah, man. I'm trying. 3K gang. Appreciate that, Trev. I've been trying, man. I don't think it didn't line up the way I wanted it to. I wanted to be in Glendale this week and interview him live. It didn't line up, and we couldn't get it done. But I'm working on it. Always working on it behind the scenes for you guys. Jeffrey Goodman with the 10. Where can I get some of those coach shorts? Well, if you travel back to 1965, they'll be in full display and assortment of colors. But I got these from a gentleman that's a little older that used to rock them back in the day because I needed something to show you guys. I still got them toned legs. Or the coach. Sorry, the coach has some toned legs. But I don't know where you would get something like this.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Is someone spamming the donos? My God. Willie with the 2. Hey, Wade, huge fan. What do you want next for Conor? Oh, man. I've been saying for a while, give me Conor and Jorge Masvidal. It just makes sense. 2 guys that have kind of lost their way a little bit and need fights. And Conor looks like a damn gorilla at this point, so he's probably going to move up to 70. Give me him and Jorge. I would watch that 100%. Arnez David with the 5. Wade, can you say Walmart OGP needs to learn how to stage? Said it for you. OGP. Learn it, man. Stage your product the correct way in the Walmart before I have to come and take out the whole fucking super center. I don't know. Lex with the 420. What's happening? I thought that was Chris Brown playing. Hope you're in good health. Love the videos. Lex, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm doing okay. Josh with the 2. Love the content. Also, go Big Blue. Okay. Congrats, though. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it, man. It's just our year this year. 44-6. My God, it's a blowout. Get the cats out of here. Bring us the beer barrel. Yainto with the 10. How do you think Deji would fare against Slim? I think Slim would be a bit too much right now. Let me see how Deji does against Floyd Mayweather before I answer that. But I think right now Slim would be a little too much size-wise. His frame, he's a lot longer. He's got a good reach. He's accurate. He's not going to sit there on a center line for Deji to just pinball him. I think Deji overcommits to shots sometimes. Not to say that Slim doesn't, but I think Slim would be a little bit too much for him. I'm not going to be illegally streaming the fights, guys. I will not. Donald Duck with the 2. Who would win, Dr. Mike or JMX? Also love the vids. It's a fun fight. I mean, listen, especially after what we just saw, if Dr. Mike wants to continue doing this, he's going to come back down to that, I shouldn't say down, but he's going to be at that influencer level, right? And JMX is there. Just watching 2 recently, I don't know, man. It's a fun fight. It's a toss-up fight, I would say. It literally, if you're talking about influencer toss-up fights, like Slim Gibb, Dr. Mike JMX, those 2, I think, make a lot of sense, Fights like that. Something like, I think those are like really, really good fights. Giovanni with the 2. Any advice before my date? Keep up the good work. Be yourself. Compliment her or whoever. Compliment them on things that they took time out to get prepared for you. Whether it's the way they dress, the way they look, food, whatever it is. Make sure you give thanks and compliment people for hard work that they put in and recognize when someone is there for you, right? Recognize that. Outside of that, man, just be yourself. Have fun. Thank you for the 2. Hortman with the 5. Georgia's going to stomp Tennessee next week. Bro, I cannot wait. Number 1, and we better be number 2 at that point with another ranked win. Tennessee, Georgia for the top spot and to see who goes to the SEC title game. And the dogs are going down. Appreciate the 5. Eric with the 2. Rest in peace, Dr. Mike. I think he's all right, man. I know he had a rough fight, but hopefully he's in good health. That's what we hope here. JWG with the 8. Aussie here. Do you think Volkstan's a chance? I can't do an Aussie accent. Do you think Volkstan... It's always Conor McGregor. Do you think Volkstan's a chance against Mokachev? No. No, I don't know. Listen, Volkanovski is a one of the most he's pound for pound number 1. He's one of the most well-rounded MMA fighters there is. It's just different when you start fighting some of these grapplers from Dagestan, man. And I said it 4 years ago. I said, and that wasn't 2017. I don't know why I pointed at that. 2018, I said Islam Makhachev is going to be the champion at 55. He's the uncrowned champ. And sure enough, the motherfucker is, all right? He is different, and he showed it to Charles, right? He showed the different levels. Got on top of him, head and arm triangle, tapped immediately. He's got to squeeze like a fucking bunt, and there's a guy on third, all right? My baseball fans will get that one. Thank you for the 8, though. I think Islam gets it done. Scott with the 20. Yo, Wade, can you shout out my girl, Carteen? Oh, God, is this some... Okay. Is it Carteen? That can't be her name. I must be saying it wrong. Carteen Madge Swarin. I don't know. I don't know if that's a dick joke, but Carteen, shout out. She and I love your content. It's her birthday. Shout out Carteen. Santiago and Neves or Neves. I can't talk now. Neves, Jesus, are fighting right now. I'm not going to put the timer on. It's a 10-rounder. That's why Jake's fighting later on. This is the legit 10-round fight. Blount County checking in. What's up, Aaron? Appreciate you, man. Shout out Blount County. Shout out William Blount High School. Shout out Maryville High School. I'm just trying to shout out high schools in that area, man. Shout out Blount County Memorial Hospital. I don't know. That's where I was born, I think. Maybe not. My mom's going to yell at me for that one. Emma with the 2. Oh! Mike, the legend, is in the building once again, folks. He's here. He's here. Oh, my God. Yeah. It's Mike up in the bills. Understand what he does. He sends thrills through all the chat. Type 1 if you like that. Big Mike dropping dollars on your face. Understand he ain't no disgrace. Yeah, he's racing in his car. He's got a Bugatti. He lended it to me last week. Who got me? Yes, all the ladies, if you love Mike, understand he'll stand back, then he strikes out sometimes. But he's got a lady that's always on his mind. That's his girl. Matter of fact, his lady. Understand, he loves her very greatly. He throws 300 in the chat. I say yes, I like that. The chat typing 1 because they know the deal. My man Mike always keeping it real. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Nah, seriously, Mike. I appreciate it. $300 on my bird chest, Mike. You're a legend. You're a GOAT. Top donator in this channel's history. I know I keep saying I need to get a donation list because Mike has just continued to... He's provided support for a good 1.5 to 2 years now. You're a GOAT, man. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. What was the freestyle talking about, chat? Were y'all digging that? Yo, Ray with the 10. Yo, Wade, you remember my girl situation? You told me my girl blocked me. Tell me when my girl blocked me again. I gave her what she wanted, which is space. I'm a bit confused and tend to overthink things a lot. Trying to stay calm, though. Yeah, listen, Ray, appreciate the 10, man. If she's doing the whole blocking you again thing after unblocking you, and it seems like, and I could be wrong, I don't know your situation, it seems like a game that you're never going to win, brother. That's what it seems like. A game that she's playing with you that you're never going to win. In my humble opinion, I would say let that go, because if you're an overthinker, and I am too, I'm in that same boat with you, man. I'm a classic overthinker, and it'll fry your nervous system. It will leave you in shambles. It will cause more harm than good, just continuously over and over with you. So I would say leave it alone. Go out, work on yourself. Don't worry about her. And I know that's hard to say because, of course, you're thinking about her, but don't. Go focus on the things that are going to make you better as an individual. Learn a hobby. Learn to cook. Go get in better shape. Read a book. Do something you're passionate about, and that other stuff will come, man. It's not worth it. I can tell you from personal experience, it's not worth it to focus on someone that doesn't want you back, okay? I'm not saying that's the case for you. I'm just saying if this is what's happened now twice, I wouldn't keep playing the game, man. Thank you, though, Ray. I appreciate you, man. We're here for you. Yeah, go on a hike, someone said. MJ Williams with the 10, no message. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Rune with the 2. Big fan. Do you see Jake knocking out Silva? I can see it happening. Yeah, I can absolutely see that happening. Absolutely. I have no doubt that that's a possibility. And in fact, if Jake's going to win this fight, that might have to be the reality of how it goes, you know? That might be how it has to happen for him because outboxing Anderson seems impossible. It seems that way, right? I just don't know how he does that. But maybe he can. I just think he has to knock him out. I'm not calling the current fight. I'm keeping an eye on it, but I'm not calling it just because we got to catch up on some things, and then we're gonna do some fun stuff here. But thank you, Rune. Thank you, Sam with the 5. Wade, love the content, man. Have you seen the Spanish/Irish up and coming MMA fighter Finn? You almost got me, Finn Garin Diaz. That's nice. Very nice. Fair play. He looks amazing. I'm sure he does. Finn Garin Diaz. That's good. That's good. Sam with the 280. Which fights do you want to see on Misfits 004? Okay, quick rundown. I want to see KSI versus somebody. I honestly don't care if it's Fournier, if it's Woodley, if it's Dylan Dennis, somebody in the main event. That's definitely going to happen. I want to see Logan Andrew Tate, even though it's not going to happen. If you don't have Logan Andrew Tate, give me Logan JMX. I want to see King Kenny after whatever he does in Misfits number 3. I want to see him back on the card. I want to see Deji and... Who don't want to see Deji fight? Deji and somebody. Deji and Bryce. Deji and Jay Swingler. Deji and Jay Swingler. That fight. Give me Gibb and Slim. I know they should get their own main event maybe on Misfits number 5, but if you want to pack a super card, put that fight on there and give me Astrid Wet in the hotel. Just kidding. On the card against somebody else. I don't know who exactly or how that would go, but that would be a fun card, I think. Salt Poppy! Fuck. Forgetting Salt Poppy. Put him in there with somebody. I don't know, man. Who would you put in there with Salt Poppy? There's so many guys that 70 weight class. I'm just trying to think of one that would make sense. It would have to either be Slim, Gibb, Kenny, or Deji. And I don't think any of those guys want that fight. I think Kenny would take that fight. I think Kenny would. And I would like to see that, to be honest.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Young with the 7. Been watching since Proper 12 taste test. Man, that video is an OG video.
Look at the cock on this guy.
That one is an OG video. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's crazy. That's a wild to be watching this channel. JP Woodwork with the 450. Technically, True Jordy versus Lawrence. Who wins? Or hypothetically, sorry. True Jordy versus Lawrence. Who wins? Great job, brother. Brian beats up Lawrence, but then Lawrence edits the hell out of the video and makes it look beautiful. Makes it look beautiful. And then works with the NFL UK with his favorite team. And he does cool shit. Lawrence just a cool dude, man. But Jordy beats him, of course. And Brian's a cool dude, too. Roxy with the 5. No message. Thank you. Hey, Mike, again with the 300. I'm just catching it, but thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So much, man. You're a fucking legend, dude. Shady with the 180. Just like my uncle, Silva did not pull out. I don't know why I read Shady's messages anymore. It's if someone compiled, like if there's a compilation of me reading off Shady Killstreak's messages, I would be thrown in jail for the things that I say that I'm just reading that he says to me. Thank you, Shady. Appreciate it, man. Ghost Anime with the 5. Wait, Jacksonville Jaguars going to the Super Bowl this year. I don't know about that. Do you think Slim versus Gibb will be on Misfits number 4? I doubt it, man. That would be hopeful. Like, I'm saying it as a hopeful thing. Like, I would like to see it, but I doubt it. Just because they probably want that to main event its own card. That's a big fight in our scene. Like, people will buy that. Even as a pay-per-view, people will buy that. They've built it well enough. I think that's a pay-per-view. But maybe. We'll see. Appreciate the 5. Let's check in on this fight. How we doing? Round 3. 2 light guys, 2 small guys. Going to be moving around for a bit in there. JWG says, yeah, I think Volk is going to find it difficult against almost any top-tier lightweight. Also, that Aussie accent needs work, bro. DM me, I got you. I can only do Irish, mate. It's only a bit of the. I don't even do Irish. I do Conor McGregor. That's it. But thank you for the 8, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, listen, Volk's going to struggle with guys that are just that much bigger. Not that Volk isn't a big guy. I mean, he played rugby at 200 pounds or some shit, but just the strength and grappling those guys have. And when I say those guys, I just mean the Dagestan crew, man. Islam's a problem for everybody. Possibly at 70, bro. Emma with the 20. You skipped me to talk to Mike. I'm sad and miserable. No, Emma, what did you say? Shit. No, I don't see you on here. Let me go back. I skipped Emma to talk to Mike. Why would I? Oh, Emma with the 2. You gonna fight someone? You versus Deji? No, I won't be fighting Deji, and I probably won't be fighting anybody anytime soon. But thank you for the 2, and I apologize from my deepest heart. I apologize for skipping you, Emma. I want to tell you something. If you're 21 plus, Emma, then you know already what it is. But if you're not, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. The whole chat says thank you. And, yeah. 21 plus, we talk about some other things. But, man, not today. Sorry. Thank you, Emma. Appreciate it. Matthew with the 10. Do you think the Vols beat Georgia? Of course. Game of the year for sure. Just curious, what do you think will happen? Listen, Georgia's defense is terrifying. They're deep. They fly around. They shut people down early. And their offense, though, a little shaky. They're one-dimensional offensively. I feel like if they're not running the ball well, they're not playing well. Their quarterback, what's his name? The walk-on kid. He seems like there's nights where he's got flash and he's great, and there's other nights where he doesn't know how to hit boat when he throws that out of when he throws fucking. I missed the reference up. He doesn't know how to hit water if he threw something out of a boat. You get what I'm saying? But I think that Tennessee's offense, if they get going early, it's in Athens. It's a tough environment. You got to get on early. If they can, it could be off to the races, and Georgia may get a couple stops. But I don't think you can hold that Tennessee offense down for long. Give me Tennessee 31-28. They hold them less than most people do, but not by a lot. 31-28 Tennessee. King Snow with the 5. After seeing the judges' score from the Bell fight, I feel Anderson needs to win by KO if it goes a distance. It could be some sus scoring. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It just depends on how the fight is fought from both guys. Oh, shit, the MMA Guru's in here.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Really? Let's go. My man. You want to talk about someone that does great impressions? The MMA Guru does great fucking impressions. Shout out to you, my man. I'm going to get to it 1 second. Oh, my God. That's dope.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Yeah, it's just going to depend on how the fight is fought, honestly. Thank you. Go Vols, baby. Another win in the books. If Anderson is front foot aggressive, like we saw with Uriah, pushing the pace, and they don't deem, like they did with Le'Veon Bell, his shots to really be doing any damage or really be landing as cleanly or whatever they deemed the fight to be that way at 40-36, then, yeah, you know, Anderson can win this going away. But if it's the opposite way and Jake is the one on the front foot, he's landing what they perceive to be the bigger shots, even if it's not more volume, then, yeah, this could get a little tricky, but I don't know. I think it's just going to have to depend on how the fight actually goes. Like, who is leader follower, who is looking to damage versus looking to play defense. It doesn't look like the defense is being rewarded tonight, I'll say that. Jack Jones with the 450. You got Tate or Logan Paul over 8 rounds. Woo! God, that's a tough one to predict. I would lean Tate. but he's a little older. Logan seems to just pick up everything so well. I haven't seen Logan be as aggressive as I wanted him to see in some fights. I would lean Tate as of right now, but it's tough, man. Logan's so tough. Tough as in he's just tough to prepare for. Not like he's durable. I don't know that, but he'd be tough to prepare for. But Andrew Tate still looks good at what, 37, 38 or whatever he is. He's still got it, man. Duo with the 280. Been watching since the proper 12. Thank you. Reed with the 10. There are only 2 people I respect in the martial arts scene. 1 is you. 2 is Andrew Tate. You rule, dude. And P.S. You're the reason why I'm following boxing. Hey, man. Appreciate that, Reed. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love being able to be someone that people can go to be in this scene, in the YouTube boxing scene, because there's so many people like my guy MMA Guru that cover the MMA side, the kickboxing side, even the boxing side better in some cases than I do. But I'm glad to have the audience that I do and to be able to do what I do for you guys. The MMA Guru says, what do you think? If Jake wins this, he moves on to Nate Diaz and other big name fighters and completely disregards KSI as an opponent, acting as though KSI is too much of a step back in skill. I could see that happening. Yeah, man. Honestly, Jake is already, he's done this for a couple fights now where he's like, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me. Like, the guy doesn't want to fight me, and at a certain point, he's never going to catch me skill-wise, so what does it mean? For Jake, it would just have to be a money play. Like, because Jake is still, quote-unquote, the YouTube boxer to some people, I don't think it would be like a total regression in a lot of people's eyes, but that falls more on KSI, right? If KSI goes out and beats a big name, like say KSI beat a Tyron Woodley, you know what I mean? Like maybe he beat a Joe Fournier, then a Tyron Woodley. Then you could start to make the argument where KSI could work his way back into it. But as this thing keeps going, like KSI makes a move, Jake makes another one. KSI gets here, and it just keeps going like that. If Jake went and fought Nate and then won that, I mean, yeah, it'd be hard-pressed to go, yeah, I'm just going to go fight KSI now. Unless KSI did the same thing, and then you can make it a fight. But yeah, I can see that happening. Appreciate you, MMA Guru. Appreciate you. MJ Williams with the 2, Deji and Woodley. I don't like that fight for Deji right now. Keep him. I know he's doing the Floyd Mayweather thing, but I don't expect him to win that fight. Keep him against some of the influencers after that. That's what I think. James with the 10, repping Knoxville, man. I've lived here my whole life. Did you do some training for a while? No, I didn't start training in Knoxville or anything like that. I moved to California when I was 20 and started doing my training out here. But, you lifted at the Golds in Knoxville. Heck yeah. I got no recommendations, man. I haven't been back to Knoxville in a long, long time. I haven't been back to Tennessee in probably 2 or 3 years, man. So I don't know anywhere around there. I didn't start doing my boxing, kickboxing, anything like that, Muay Thai until I moved to California. But thank you, man. I was a big football guy, obviously. I played football, did the whole college football thing at Tennessee Tech, and then moved out here, man. But thank you, James. Appreciate the 10. GTO with the 5. Who would win a boxing match, Jake or Logan? I think I picked Logan? I don't remember. We did a video on it. I think I picked Jake if it was in front of people, Logan if it was behind us, like if it was just they were having a match, just a sparring match. But if they did it in front of people, sold out crowd, I think I picked Jake. I just think under those lights, Jake performs better. He just does. Logan tends to tense up a bit. Freezes a little bit. When there's something to lose. Like, he didn't have anything to lose against Floyd Mayweather. There was nothing on the line for him, so he didn't have to go out and really, take it. He could kind of fight freely. And when he had to fight KSI on both occasions, there was a lot on the line, and he couldn't make that step. He couldn't let it go. Thomas with the 5. Ruiz versus Wilder. Who do you go with? Or Joshua versus Wilder. I would say Wilder has a better chance. I would like to see the Wilder-Joshua fight more because I think Wilder could knock him out cold. Whereas I think Andy Ruiz's hand speed would give Wilder problems on the inside. If he could get there. And I think he could because Wilder not great with his jab. $2 from GR4D. Jarvis versus Nick Ireland. Oh, that's a good one. Nick Ireland's a lot bigger than him, though. Nick Ireland's probably 180 pounds, no? 190? I would say... I don't know, man. Jarvis looks improved. I just don't know. The weight classes are a little off. So it'd be hard to pick that one. Get the memo with the 5. Salt Poppy versus Alex Wasabi. Woo! There you go. That's a fight, and Salt Poppy would probably be favored in that fight, but I would like to see that. Why not? Alex needs a fight. Get him one with Salt Poppy. Andrew with the 10. I didn't see what happened with Le'Veon Bell, Uriah Hall. Could you fill me in? Honestly, I didn't see the first round. We were talking to Hasim Rahman, but rounds 2, 3, and 4 were fairly close, I thought. I thought Le'Veon won 2. I thought Uriah Hall won 3 and 4, and most people in the chat that watched the whole thing were saying it was a draw.
Look at the cock on this guy.
So I don't exactly know, man. I don't exactly know. There was no way, in my opinion, it was 40-35 or 40-36. But again, I'm not judging boxing, and maybe I need to go read the rule book again. But I didn't see it that much. That swayed. All right. Let's do it. Who wins, guys? We're putting the poll up now. We're leaving it up until the main event. I want to see every single person. Oh, they show Logan in the crowd. He's got his arm around some girl that looks like a mannequin at your local Target. No offense to the girl, but she got a jawline that'll cut through crystals. Good God. Sorry. I don't know what was going on there. They got Andre Berto. Okay. Why they got Jake Shields? I don't know if that's that's all they could find was Jake. Sneaks with the 1. No message, thank you. They got Sugar Sean O'Malley in the crowd. Oh, they got my boy Ian. iDubbbz is there. Okay. Him and Anissa there. Oh, Paulo Costa. Okay, now we hitting some big hitters. And Nate Diaz, of course. The crowd goes crazy for Nate. Luis Mendoza with the 5. Why not Gibb and Slim be the co-main to Jake versus KSI? That would make an incredible card. That would make an incredible card. But again, you're betting on Jake and KSI main eventing a card soon, and I don't know if that's going to happen soon. Emma with the 2. Almost 20. You were not close. Okay, sorry, Emma. My apologies, but thank you for rocking with us here at the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Can't say anything else with that. Harry with the 1. Thank you. Nath with the 5. What if Worms pounced in and KOs both Jake and Silva with a spinning assault? I would wake up from whatever nightmare I was in and scream for my mommy because that is terrifying and bizarre. Arnez with the 2. The roundhouse concept. Fire. Fire combination. They wouldn't be able to touch us. Carlos with the 2. How do you rate KSI? I don't know what that means. Like, what do I think about him as a boxer? I think he is ever improving. I think he's dedicated. I think he's strong. And I think his cardio is some of the best that I've seen in our scene. Him and Gibb right there at the top of it. He's determined. He has more heart and almost no will to give up ever. Right? Like, you can't teach those things. He has the intangibles. If he can find a way to put together skill through continuous fights, he's going to be very dangerous to anybody in our scene. He already is. But I mean, the things that other guys don't have that he does, right? Innate power, the just won't give up, won't die attitude, be able to fight from behind, fight from underneath. Those things you can't teach guys. When some guys are very, very good and they're very flashy and they have all the skills but get rocked with a shot, they don't know how to come back from that, right? Because it hasn't happened to him a lot. And KSI innately had that ability. So, yeah, there's some things he can do to get better skill-wise, but everybody can. It's not like he's terrible. That's not it at all. He's very, very good. I think he has a great jab. I think his range and his length gives people problems, believe it or not. But, yeah, I will say let's put a pin in it for now to see what happens when someone real gets in there with him. Right? Like, whoever this next guy is going to be they have for him, when he gets in there with a real guy, like he did with Logan, I think Logan's a real guy. When he gets in there with a guy after 3 years that can really hurt him, then we'll see. 10 with the 2. Broncos country, let's ride. Love you, Wade. Go Hogs. I appreciate it, man. Vipers with the 2. What will it take for you to get in the ring? It would take a clean bill of health for me to get in there. And I'm not doing that and compromising what's going on. But hopefully at some point in my life that'd be very, very fun. Darth Jar Jar. Random question, but was the W.A.D.E concept the first name you thought about for your channel, or was it another name you wanted to do? It was the first one. That's actually a great question. I'm gonna pause the music. It was myself and honestly, I have to give her credit. My ex-girlfriend at the time. I was living in Florida and I was trying to come up with a name, and I was trying to base it all off these other things. And I was like, oh, this guy has this cool name and this. And then I thought about it and I was like, okay, my name should be a part of it. Not even being a narcissist, but it should be a part of it. And so I thought about it and I was like, okay, Wade, I'm trying to think of what I came up with before that. I wrote down a bunch of stuff on paper. I was going to be like, I don't even remember. Walk with Wade, I think, was one of them. Or Plemonade or something like that because of my last name. Wade's Plim. I don't remember that. That's terrible. That sounds like an awful OnlyFans subscription. But I ended up arriving at the Wade concept because she drew a logo. She's a gifted artist. She drew a logo and it was the letters W.A.D.E all separated. And I thought about it. I was like, ooh, what if it was an acronym? So what do I do on this channel? I debate or I analyze. I talk about everything that I can. And that was We Are Debating Everything, the W.A.D.E concept, right? So that's how I came up with it. I didn't know what it meant other than We Are Debating Everything. The concept part I just liked, and that's how we did it, man. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. I don't get to talk about that stuff a lot. That's cool.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Eon Z, excuse me, with the 2. Do you see KSI versus Nate to prepare for Jake? It's going to be whoever throws the biggest bag at Nate. Right? I mean, he already has history with Jake. So it would take a lot, in my opinion, to get him to move off that. I mean, they're setting it up. He's at every Jake event now. They're talking back and forth. He's giving him shots on Instagram. Jake's throwing shots back. It seems like that's the more natural matchup. But, I mean, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. Nate's going to take the biggest bag. So if Mams and those guys are going to throw a massive bag at him, then maybe. But if not, then I would probably see him fighting Jake. Donald Duck with the 2. What is Deji's next step if he manages to beat Floyd? You enter the pearly gates of boxing heaven and you retire. He retires from boxing ever again because he's never going to do anything that amounts to anything close to beating Floyd. And he sits on whatever bag of cash that he makes from that and does whatever YouTube stuff he wants to do. But you don't fight ever again because you can only go down from there. Right? That he wins it. That would be nuts. That would be next level, holy shit, what just happened type stuff. That's what that would be. Yo, someone's got the W clothing logo on their... What is that? Oh, my God. Wade is daddy. Nice. Max with the 5. Been watching this channel since you first started covering YouTube boxing. Tell KSI to overturn the Sensei fight or Jake knocks him out. KSI can't overturn shit, guys. That's not his call, but I do appreciate you rocking with me since I started this thing, man. But yeah, that is the fault of the PBA. Yeah, Sensei got robbed, but you know what? It is what it is, man. Sensei is okay with it. I'm okay with it. My guy's okay with it. I ride with my guy. He's all right. I'm all right. I'm good. And by the way, Kenny's my guy now too, man. I really, really enjoyed doing commentary with Kenny. He's a really good dude, super genuine, and yeah, man, he's a down-to-earth guy. I really liked him. Z-Shot Media with the 5. I love KSI, but JJ fights Jake right now. He'll get exposed harder than the Wisconsin volleyball team. I have no idea what you're talking about, but thank you for the 5, J-Shot Media. Resilient Recovery with the 5. Love from Australia, Wade. Hope to see you commentating the KSI card and any news on that. Nothing right now, man. I got nothing for you. I would hope to. The Zone, Mams, Misfits, please. I would love to be a part of that card, but I got no news on it right now. P.S. Silva KOs Jake in round 4. You heard it here from Resilient Recovery. Jake's going down in round 4. Checking the poll. We're at 50-50 and 7,000 people have voted. How many people are in here?
Look at the cock on this guy.
How many people are in here? We have 12,000 people in this live stream. I need all of you guys to go and vote. Go and vote right now, baby. Did Mike win? No, Mike got beat pretty badly, unfortunately for Mike. Look at the cock on this guy. He got ran through like a finish line. Love you, Mike. Drake with the 1, no message. Sneaks with the 1, no message.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Life of Ryan with the 5, got Jake 3rd round KO. Let's go. Emma with the 5, I think Jake will win. Not because of Anderson's age, but because Jake has been training through 2 pullouts. That right hand is heavy. Yeah, listen, he's been training through all those pullouts, pullout game strong from his opponents.
Look at the cock on this
10 months. I think this fight just ended. Yeah, I think this fight just ended. Someone didn't get off the stool. Either that or the corner threw in the towel. It's tough because, yeah, Jake has been training a long, long time for this one. And Anderson hasn't, at least not as long as Jake has been in camp. But you can run into diminishing returns, if you're going like that in a fight camp, training, and not taking that break. I'm sure Jake did. But it's going to be interesting just how much in those 10 months Jake has improved. Because that Tyron Woodley fight, if we're honest with ourselves, wasn't Jake's best performance. And I understand why. Like, I know that Jake was fighting a guy on 2 weeks' notice that he was not preparing for. He was fighting a guy that he had already beat. And you weren't going to look better, at least no one thought, in that second fight than you looked in the first. And in the totality of the fight is taken into account. No, Jake didn't look better throughout that fight than he did in the first. But the knockout spoke for itself. So, yeah, we're going to see what those 10 months have done for Jake. Tap Cell with the 2. Are you going to hop in the ring, Wade? I would hope to at some point in my life. Just no time soon, guys. Got to deal with some health stuff that continues to be ongoing with me, but we're going to figure it out. Tom with the 2. Honest Jake Paul versus KSI prediction right now. I've said this. Jake beats him right now. That I don't have no problem with that. I think we just haven't seen what KSI is fully capable of. The skill really being on display because, again, the 2 fights that we saw him in, while impressive that he did 2 fights, we didn't take a lot away from it because KSI didn't really get to show a lot. There wasn't much there for him to really do. So I have to stick with what I said before those fights because those fights didn't give me really any new insight, which was Jake winning. That's no slight, though. If KSI comes out and knocks out his next opponent and it's a legit dude, I'm going to be like, oh, shit, okay, we got a fight here. You know what I mean? Silva, Surfer with the 5. Hey, Wade, I know you hate Jake, but whatever happens, let's give him his respect. I don't hate Jake. I don't know where that comes from. I throw jokes at him. I don't hate him. I think there are some things he's done and personally that are questionable, and I question him on those things. But as far as the credit he deserves, I think I'm the first guy to give him that. I don't know anybody that's giving Jake the credit I have. So I definitely will be giving his respect and credit should he beat Anderson tonight. I can guarantee you that. You should hate him, Mike said. Sorry, Mike. Jezzo with the 5. Hey, I have a question. If KSI was to lose a fight, who to? If KSI was to lose a fight, who to? 1 by points and 1 for KO. I'm not sure what that means, but who would he lose to in a fight right now? I said Jake, if they fought today. I don't know what you mean by 1 by points and 1 for KO. But I would say there's a lot of guys he could potentially lose to and a lot of guys he could potentially beat. But I hope I answered your question.
Look at the cock on this guy.
They have Jake in a fat suit with his tits hanging out, promoting his gambling company.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Junior Express with a 280. Love you, Wade. Love you right back. Fisher. It's a Fisher with the 10. Let's be real here. Jake has way more to lose if he loses to KSI. He's been doing this boxing thing consistently more than KSI. I don't see Jake taking that fight anytime soon. I think Jake would.
Look at the cock on this guy.
I think Jake would take that fight if it made sense. Like if KSI came in, beat somebody up. Like I don't think Jake is worried about having stuff to lose, right? I think he's past that point. I think the more risk for him, the better reward. And I know you might say, oh, he doesn't have a lot to gain from the KSI fight. And as far as his skill level and convincing boxing analysts that he's on another level, no, he doesn't. But money-wise, he's got a shit ton to make, and there's personal beef there. So I still think he would absolutely take that fight. Drake with the 5. Hope you're doing good, Wade. Been around since 5K and extremely happy to see you take over the game. Thank you, Drake. I appreciate it. I'm doing okay, man. Thank you. Hassan with the 2. Well wishes on your health. We love you. And Swingler versus Poppy. Hey, appreciate that, man. That's love. Thank you so much, man. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. And Swingler versus Poppy, yeesh. That's throwing Jay to the wolves, but I mean, listen, at some point we got to get them all in there anyway. So let's see it. I'm down. It's got to be somebody. You know, someone's got to fight Salt Poppy, and there's a bunch of guys there. Alex, Jay, Deji, Slim, Gibb, any of those guys. Kenny. Josh with the 5. Salt Poppy versus Pasabi. Deji versus Weller. Slim versus Gibb. Logan versus GMX are all fights I want to see happen. I agree with you. except for the Pasabi thing. I agree with you. Unwell, nose chair, or nose hair. With the 5, how fast can you peel an onion? Not very fast. I could probably peel it as slow as I do your mother. Okay, that one was a low blow. Sorry about that. I don't know how fast. Thank you, Unwell. Life of Ryan with the 5. God, I love me some Wisconsin volleyball.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Yeah, they do tend to show a lot in their games. Show a lot of skill. Thank you.
Cock on this guy.
Brian with the 2. When will we see you in the ring? Probably gonna be a while, Brian. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a long
Look at the
time.
cock on this guy.
Got to get through some personal stuff first. Parker with the 2. Love your vids, man. You have a beautiful mindset. Appreciate that, Parker. Man, messages like that. Those are really good messages. Thank you, Parker. Thank you. Clayton with the 2. Jake wins round 5. Okay, a lot of people have been saying Jake in rounds 5 to 8. Y'all think he takes over in the back half of the fight? It's interesting. Joe Mama with the 5. I've got Jake in a questionable decision. Yeah, that's the second one I've seen of that, too. You guys think he's going to get a little home cooking in Glendale? Not sure who that's home to, but I guess you could call it Jake's home turf. Maybe, man. Maybe you see a little controversial decision. Listen, Jake does a good job of
Look at the cock on this guy.
working his jab in this fight, and then maybe, right? Maybe Anderson's not as active early, or Jake just starts to rack up small things that aren't landing with any kind of force but still are catching on scorecards, then maybe. We'll have to see. Gianni with the 180. No message. Taranaku with the 2. I butchered your name. I'm sorry about that. Do you think Deji will perform well against Floyd? I think Deji will perform
Cock on this guy.
better than we may think he'll perform, but performing well against Floyd just means surviving.
Cock on this guy.
I don't know how well he'll perform, but I think he'll do better than most people think. I think he'll perform well for what he can do. That's what I think. Haydar with the 80 cents, no message. Dust with the 5. Current fight is over. Something happened. Yeah, I think one of the guys just didn't come out for the next round. Got on the stool and said, nope, I'm good. Thank you, Dust. Gianni again with the 180. KSI Woodley is the fight to make. I think it's a good fight. I don't know if KSI taking that fight. He'd have to live up to Jake's knockout of Woodley. So you're not fighting Woodley, you're fighting Jake, and that's a big challenge. But KSI does take a bunch of big challenges, so I wouldn't doubt it if he took that fight.
Look at the cock.
Michael Chandler beats Islam. Brett with the 5 and the hot take. Maybe. But you're going to have to convince me he out-wrestles Islam, and I don't see that happening. I know he throws hammers, though. Mike throws some hammers, so maybe. Azio with the 2. Wade, I love you. You're going to see me on Misfits one day. I can't wait, man. Can't wait to see you there. Hopefully I'll call your fight. Thank you for the 2, man. Status with the 2. Pineda gets the dub by flirting with the ref. Mike pulled a Pineda earlier. He's like, my head. CR with the 10. Love the content, Wade. Have any exciting projects, videos in the near future? Love from New Zealand. Yeah, listen, I am going to be doing some fun stuff in Dubai. Taking my boy Christian with me. So we're going to do some fun stuff while we're down there, get some cool content, hopefully outside of the studio stuff you guys see here. Maybe some more IRL content in Dubai for you guys. A little something there, a little teaser. But yeah, we got some fun stuff coming up, man. Thank you. Cole with the 2. Just says on Anderson. All right, he's putting 2 on Anderson, I think. Thank you, Cole. David with the 280. Life advice for the young bloods in the chat. Like I tell every one of you guys, man, work on yourself. Be healthy. Don't get so wrapped up in social media. Something I'm trying to back off from a little bit is being wrapped up in my phone and in social media.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Remain healthy. Stay flexible. Stay strong. Train your mind to get satisfaction out of things that aren't so materialistic or so quick, right? Like you can pick up your phone and find entertainment very quickly. Go train your mind to find entertainment through a walk or a jog, or just get as far away as you can sometimes from the things that are easy. Do things that are difficult. Do things that challenge you. Someone said trust in God. Listen, I don't know if you guys are religious. I usually would say I'm not, but over the last, I don't know, couple of months, I've definitely started to reevaluate my faith, because believing in a higher power sometimes, guys, it does put you in a place that you start to appreciate things more. I'll say that. But yeah, man, that's my advice for the young bloods. Work on yourself. Find a way to just be a better you every day. It'll work out for you. Don't go chasing material things or even a relationship or anything like that. Those things will come when you become a better you. So there you go, man. From an old head, do that. Stuff I'm still learning too, guys. It's not like I'm over here just preaching. I still struggle with that stuff too. Still will. So we're in that boat together. Duncan with the 280. I played hockey my first game tonight and scored. Let's go. Duncan with the score in his first hockey game. Go! I don't know if they do that, but awesome, Duncan. That's dope. Danny with the 450. Do you not think if Jake loses to Anderson, it sets up the KSI fight more? Yeah, no, I would say it sets up the KSI fight more. I just think the negotiations then are going to be one of those things where it's like, okay, now you lost here, and now it's this. And I don't know if it'll be as easy to set up as if he beats Anderson and then maybe he didn't fight for a while and KSI beat somebody else that was a big name. Then you could do it. But, I mean, if Jake loses, I said this, he still has the KSI fight for sure. Thank you for the 450. Shay with the 5. Do you think Misfits should have the experienced influencer boxers professionally sanctioned whilst the newer, less experienced done by the PBA? Yes. I do think the people that don't have at least 6 months of training documented and at least 1 to 2 to maybe 3 fights should not be fighting as pros with no headgear. I know it doesn't look the greatest. I know we don't like it.
Look at the cock on this guy.
But it's something that is going to get some people hurt when they're not experienced. And we need to protect people that are coming into this thing brand new. If you've had 3 weeks of training, if you got a month for training and you're walking in there no headgear, 10 ounces, yeesh, it's not good. So it's going to be a tough thing to balance all that out. So Misfits is going to do what I think they do best and figure all that out. But me personally, that's what I think. Thank you for the 5. Chase with the 5. Are you a Vols fan? Till I freaking die, brother. Till I die. Been a Vols fan since I was born. Had a Vols football in my crib when they brought me into this world. And I'll probably have Vol gear on when they take me out of it, man. I'm a Vol for life. I bleed orange. That's me, baby. Go Big Orange. Emma with the 2. How many fights till Jake Silva? We have one more fight, the Ashton Silva fight, that I'm probably going to pick up and do live commentary for because I'm a big fan of Ashton's. And then we have Jake. If Jake wins, you got to change your name to Clemonade for a week. No, I don't. I appreciate the offer, but that won't be happening. And it's Plemonade. My last name starts with a P. Thank you, Flames. Jorge again with a 2. Sensei versus KSI. Who wins? Woo!
Look at the cock on this guy.
Putting that on me, huh? You're putting me in that position. You know what? I'll be honest here. If Sensei had the same volume he fought Kenny with, KSI would beat him. If Sensei didn't do more than he did in the Kenny fight, KSI would beat him. But the potential of Sensei that I know is in there would always lead me to believe he would beat any man around his weight class in this YouTube boxing scene. I've said it so many times. He beats everybody with the right camp, with the right amount of time, with the same experience and consistency. I know he has, maybe not experience, but it's the same consistency. And the right game plan. But if he fought the way he fought Kenny, then KSI would just out-volume, pressure, which, again, might work in Sensei's favor. He's a great counterpuncher off his back, but it'd be a tough one to watch, for sure, because I like both those guys. But Sensei's my brother. I have to pull for him. In cubed with the 5. Out of 10 times, how many times does Jake beat KSI? Like a percentage? I would say if they fought right now, 70-30 or 7 out of 10.
Look at the cock on this
Jake
guy.
wins. 3 of them KSI wins. That's what I would say right now. Yeti with the 5.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Poppy gonna one day wipe the floor with both Jake and KSI, then take out Tyson Fury and Usyk. He will unify every weight class and every martial art. God. Yeah, we'll go with that. Salt Poppy doing his thing. Taking out everybody in the combat sports scene. Virtual Rob with the 180. KSI versus Pineda 2 is the fight to make 100%. Please no. Never again. Emmanuel with the 5. Hey, man, big fan here. Just sending positive vibes your way. Keep rocking, brother. Hey, appreciate that, man. I'll take all the positive vibes. Need them all right now, so thank you. Thank you, man. Blessings coming your way, Emmanuel. Appreciate that. They got Jake walking into the arena,
This guy.
clad in the black and white, the yin and yang. He says, shh. Shh. That's basically what the Arizona crowd has been doing all night. They haven't been excited for anything, so they knew that before Jake came in the venue. Hopefully they get a little riled up for the main event.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Jacob with the 10. What's up, Wade? Love the stream. Keep up the grind, bro. Do you think KSI is a bad matchup for Jake stylistically due to his pressure, power, and cardio? Also, given Jake loses his technique with his shaky cardio. I think his cardio is a big factor that KSI has going for him. I wouldn't say his pressure makes him a bad matchup for Jake. Jake can fight off his back foot. Tyron pressured him the entire fight. Now, Tyron didn't maybe throw as much as KSI would, but I don't think pressure by itself is going to burst pipes in that matchup. I don't think that's the case. I think Jake has gotten to the point where he is seasoned in how to handle pressure forward. I don't think that would be as big a problem. I think KSI's jab may be a problem. I think his jab is really sneaky. Outside of that, I don't see him out skillfully boxing Jake. It would have to be a race, right? It would have to be that marathon. Could he put volume on Jake enough to gas him and then take over the fight? That would be where I would see KSI winning. Out of those, like I said, 7-3, KSI would have to drain him. Just on top of him. Like, if that's what you mean, stylistic, because KSI would just be on top of him and gas him, then sure. But if you just mean he's going to pressure him and that Jake's not going to be able to handle that and then KSI's going to land shots because he's pressuring him, I don't see that being the case. But if he could just zap Jake's gas tank over 8, maybe 10, maybe. But I honestly, I think we're going to see a different Jake tonight, man. He looked in peak condition, and he's had a long time to get ready for this. I think we might see a better gas tank than we've seen from him. And it's not like Jake is just completely gets gassed and he can't stand up like Logan does. He's been in 8-rounders where he won. He won an 8-round decision versus Tyron, right? Like he carried power into the 6th versus Tyron. So it's not like he just goes away. But thank you.
Look at the cock on this guy.
Ace with the 2. Silva by submission. Again, could you imagine? Just frustrated head kick or locks up a Kimura or
Look at
something.
the cock on this guy.
In gloves, locks up a Kimura. Just rear naked choke. No, it won't be happening. Lynn with the 2. Dr. Mike versus Deji is a good fight, to be honest. I don't know that it is. I think Dr. Mike is kind of in that position where he's like, what, 30 to 40 pounds bigger than Deji? He's in that position where he can fight guys like JMX, Logan, Josh Bruckner, and that's about it, right? That's that division right now. 3 or 4 guys there. You know what I mean? Le'Veon Bell maybe, but again, after Le'Veon's performance, I don't know if anybody's gonna be wanting any of that dude. That's a guy. Hey, listen, we got to keep our eye on Le'Veon Bell. I know he lost tonight, but he is gonna be a guy in this scene. He's a dog. What's my favorite color, Wade? I would say orange because I'm a Tennessee fan, but red is actually my favorite color. Griff with the 2. Look at my thumbnails, guys. Come on. Red is my favorite color. Griff with the 280. Will Bones return to the UFC or retire? He's been trying to get back, man. We're about to watch this Braulio and Ashton Silva fight. He's been trying to get back. It seems like Stipe is one of the reasons that fight hasn't happened yet. So I think we'll see John in there probably 2023. Nolan with the 5. This just in. Jake broke his hand squeezing Tyron's thick cheeks backstage. Tommy Fury said to be filling in. That is false. Like all of that you just said is completely false. So chat, don't listen to that. Usman with the 2. Big fan Wade. If Gibb keeps winning, rematch Jake. I don't see that happening. Maybe. I mean, you can never say never in this scene. Maybe. But I just don't see how it would happen. Like, who would he have to beat to get to Jake again? You know, like who could he possibly beat? No one's fighting right now, guys. They're doing the walk-ins for Braulio versus Ashton Silva. We're gonna live commentary that one. Frost Ninja with the 5. Anderson, I feel like outstrikes Jake, just like Israel said. He's very smart defensively, and his timing is amazing, but that's MMA. And he's on his toes. So, yeah, listen, it's going to be an interesting transition, right? We've already seen Anderson in boxing, so we know he can do it at the highest, I won't say the highest level, but at a high level. It's just going to be interesting how he approaches this fight. Like, does he jump on Jake early? Does he try to feel Jake out and start the fight a little bit more, I wouldn't say hesitant, but more just, what does this kid have? Like, maybe take one of those shots on the glove and be like, oh, okay, I can handle this, or maybe stay away from Jake and let Jake try to lead the fight and walk onto something. I don't know how he's going to start. So we'll see. As far as outstriking Jake, yeah, I think technically he'll land with more skill, but that doesn't really mean that he's going to out-volume Jake or just win because he's more skillful. Jake could throw windmills the entire night, but if he lands and he's got high volume, high pace, that could be all it takes, you know? But we'll see. Devontae with a 20. Any advice for someone that wants to get involved in content creating, podcasting, talking about things they love as much as yourself, boss man? Much love from Florida, always watching your content. I would say just do it, right? And I know that seems like, what kind of advice is that? Why would you say just do it? I'm trying to look for the, the equipment side, like whatever. Just do it. I worried about the equipment side. I bought all this equipment. I went into big debt buying all this crazy equipment when I didn't need it to start my podcast. You need 3 things, man. You need a mic, you need a camera, and you need passion. And that's about it.
Look at the cock on this.
Right, of course, you need a computer to edit, yada, yada. But I would say cover whatever it is you're passionate about. Don't do things just because you think you want to get in on a trend or you want to do something that's popping right now, because it won't be. I'm telling you, it will not be popping. Whenever, that goes away, your passion isn't there because it wasn't something you originally wanted to do. Ashton Silva's walking out in a Minions outfit. A full-on Minions outfit. I don't know how he's not suffocating in that thing. But I would say, yeah, man, learn how to edit. Be yourself and do what you're passionate about. Be different, too. Like, don't just do what everyone's doing because that's what everyone's doing. Be different. Do what you want to do in a different way than other people are doing it, right? I commentate on fights, but I also have opinions. I also throw jokes in. I also talk about diss tracks on YouTube and, backyard spars and other things that I think are interesting. I walked around in Sheffield at 9 o'clock at night because I got balls of steel recording a video about Jake or about Deji and Floyd. I find different ways to try to give you guys the content you want. That's what I would say. Be yourself. Get a mic. Get a camera. Just do it. No Nike endorsement. Jack with the 180. Deji versus Alex rematch. Yes, please. That would be fun. Eon Z with the 2. If Jake loses to Silva, you think KSI takes Silva? No. Actually, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. That would actually, it makes sense if KSI won his next one. David George with the 280. How do you keep your chin up when life is tough? Oof, man. What a question. I could talk for an hour on that. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if I have the answer to that, man, because sometimes I'm not the best at it. But the way you do it is having a great support system is great. I have a great family, man. My mother is one of the best people on earth. One of the best people on earth. My brothers. I have really a lot of good people in my life that are around me that have surrounded me when things have gotten, tough for me. And knowing that it's so hard for me to say this, but knowing it's not the end of whatever your life is supposed to be. Sometimes I get a little overthinky and I'm like, oh man, well, there goes my life, or there goes what I was supposed to do. There goes my chance. There goes my opportunity. There goes, and I get down on myself, but it's so easy to look at things and go, well, this is where I'm at right now, so this is where I'm going to be. But think of your life in 2 years, man. Think of how it's going to be when you keep pushing, when you keep trying. You're in a space right now. You're in a place. But that doesn't mean that's where you got to stay. You know what I mean? I don't know. But how do you keep your chin up when life is tough? You keep going, Just wake up the next day and say, okay, that last one's behind me. Let's go. Let's make that next step. The next day, the next day, and the next day. Before you know it, you're out of that place. You're like, shit. Why did I look at that like it was everything, and now it's nothing. It's gone. My life is this now, Life is one of these, man. It's never a linear just do. It's going to have this, and it's going to come down, and it's going to be here. But eventually, when these are bigger than these, that's when you know you're winning, man. That's when you know. So Sorry, I kept on that one for a long time. But chat, man, spam up the hearts for my boy David. Keep your chin up, man. Action with the 350. Silva second or third round TKO. Jake with the with the 3. You good, bro? The way you're talking sounds terminal. No, man, it's not terminal. It's just I'm just going through stuff, man. That's all it is. Everybody goes through stuff. Don't worry, Jakey. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm here with you guys. I'm good. It's what I love doing. I would rather be nowhere than right here with you guys. You guys make it better. You know what I'm saying? You guys make life, things, my time, my attitude, my mindset, my passion better. So as long as you guys are here with me and I'm here with you, we good, man. We good. Justin with the 2. What do you think Jake's biggest weakness is? I think Jake's biggest weakness is time, experience. I asked BJ Flores this on the interview. What do you think you could have done with Jake if you got him 2 or 3 or 4 years ago? Because I think Jake has taken to the sport well, but I think there's a finite amount you could learn in a short amount of time. And I know he's been doing it, you know, training more, BJ Flores says, sparring more than maybe a lot of guys, maybe anybody in the last 3 years. But there's just so much you can do with so limited amount of time. And I think there's a plateau that Jake's going to hit, and maybe we'll see it tonight, that takes sometimes years and years to get past that plateau, to get past. It's almost like if you're in the gym and you're lifting and you hit 185 on bench and you're there and you're like, yes, now 225, but you can't get past 185 for like, I don't know, months at a time, right? Now think that in dog years almost, right? Think of that if you're learning a sport and you get to a certain level at a certain time, it just takes time to get to that next place. And I don't know how much of that Jake can do in a short amount of time. That's all I would say. Jamie with the 9. Hey, Waze, thanks for responding earlier. Appreciate you and your content. Currently going through mental health problems, and just wanted to say thanks for keeping us all company in the entertainment tonight. Hey, chat, I know you guys just got done spamming the hearts, but let's get some hearts out for David too, man. Or excuse me, for Jamie. Let's get some hearts out for Jamie as well. We're going to start this fight, and I'll get right back to donos. But, Jamie, just know, man, we are always here for you. All of us here. You reach out, we're going to be here, man. The live streams, whatever. But go. I know you're going through stuff. Keep going, man. Keep going. That's what's going to make the difference. At the end of the day, you going through it is what's going to make the difference. And you're going to come out of it. I know it, Jamie. We all do. You're going to come out of it stronger, more prepared for whatever comes next, and just in a better place. Absolutely. All right. We got this Ashton Silva and Braulio Rodriguez fight. Braulio Rodriguez, 29-fight veteran. Not a slouch at any point, but we're talking Ashton Silva, 7-0, 18 years old, I think. Silva drops him immediately. I don't even know what he hit him with. Was it a left hook? Rodriguez is frustrated. He's pounding the mat. Oh, no way he's going to not get up. Okay, he's up at 9. Oh, they're going to wave it. Oh, my Lord. I don't even know what just happened, chat. I got to watch this again. I don't even know what happened. Ashton knocked him down with what I think is a left hook. And then Braulio started pounding the mat like, I don't even know what. He was just sitting there on his knees. And then when he got up, he was having trouble getting up, but I don't know what happened, dude. Braulio started just throwing hammers, and he just walked right into a shot. I got to see this again. I truly have no idea what just happened. Was it a left hook, chat? He's obviously upset. So Sensei just texted me. This is what he said. All it says is, oh wait. All it says is, damn it, Braulio. That was his pick. That was his pick, man, for the win. Oh my God. That was so weird, chat. I need to watch it again because I truly have no idea what shot he hit him with. I'm not going to say it was staged, chat, but that was a very weird way to react to being knocked down. For him to be on his knees and have the wherewithal on his head to start, like, slapping the ground like Diddy Kong in Mario Party or in Super Smash Brothers, and then to get up, stumble, then stand at 9, then like turn and stumble again, and then when the referee waves it off, then get upset and throw his hands. It was really weird, man. All right, let me watch. Good wide stance from Silv. Good jab. Braulio had nice jabs to start the fight. Hit him with the right hand, Silv did. Touched him with it. And they go back to the jab. Yo, paper baghead, what's up? I'm really not sure here. I mean, they're showing the whole fight back. And Braulio started throwing. Was it the left hook? Yeah, it was. It was a left hook in the exchange. Left hook on the exchange. And then again, he just starts beating the ground. Then he's trying to get up, falls over, and then gets up, gets to his feet. And then he just starts wobbling there. And then he's like, I'm good, and starts walking normally. So weird, bro. Yeah, that left hook in the exchange was nasty. Caught him on the chin. Oh, the uppercut might have landed on the temple, too. That was nice. That was nice. Listen, Ashton Silv, for real. Calm and cool under pressure. Nope. Bang. Left hook on the exchange. Nice check left hook. Throws the uppercut. Landed that on the forehead, too. It's nice, man. It's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I told you he's a prospect. I tried to tell you. That man is a prospect. Maranello is the best commentator in combat sports. Man just said, Braulio hit the deck like a card dealer. It's good, man. It's good. I can't hate it. Yeah, obviously Ashton was way above that guy. We just didn't know it until then. What is this? Okay, there it is. I already got it. Thank you. Jake gets the good ones. Oh, listen, everybody that had seen this kid, Ashton Silva, I'd been watching him up at Jackrabbit when he was must have been 14, 15. I saw him then. And if you were in the LA/Orange County, California area, you heard about this kid in the boxing scene. Sensei's a fucking nut. So you knew about him. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to get Sensei on right here. I think he might be in a meeting or in practice or something. We're going to see if he can get on. You knew about him, but yeah, he definitely came in there and did what he's supposed to do. I don't know if Sensei's going to be able to actually talk. We're going to see. I don't think so. All right, let's hear this Ashton Silva interview. Oh, there he is. The man. There he is.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, G? Talk to me, man. We got this main event happening. Tell the people, listen, you're going to get seen shirtless by 14,000. I hope you're ready. There he is. Oh, hey, Big Daddy.
Put on a little bit weight for the fight. You know what I'm saying? A little post fight. I have no voice. We just won 46-6 for regional championships. So
Shee. Talk to him.
We balled out. On to nationals we go. But
Chad is saying daddy. I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that, but it's just I don't know what that is.
I haven't seen the freaking Dr. Mike fight. I want to watch it. The first fight I got to see was Le'Veon and
Bro,
and Le'Veon.
what did we say? What did we say? If Uriah fought that way, that would happen.
Uriah just looked at his shape and he wanted to fight like a boxer instead of fighting like Uriah.
Yeah,
so,
bro.
We can talk about that on another day, but I am nervous, dude.
What we saying? What we saying? I got to get you. By the way, Mike got. We love Mike on the channel. He got handled. It was one-way traffic, bro.
And once the Mike lost?
Yeah. 4-0.
It said unanimous decision. The thing that I saw, it said that he won unanimous decision.
No. Mike got railed.
Dude, what the heck? I'm like, oh, he won. Let's go. It's crazy. I can't wait to watch it.
No, he got railed. But you can, you know what I'm saying? You can go watch it. Mike, listen, Mike stood around, you know what I mean? He was there all 4 rounds. He just
All right, I'm going to have to see that.
go check it out. We'll talk about it on the breakdown. But give me this last prediction, bro. Go ahead.
Yes. Anderson Silva, dude. I watched the workout yesterday. I got a chance to see it, and what I saw from Anderson, he just looked super focused and sharp. I like what I saw.
Oh, you're flipping Anderson?
Huh?
You're flipping and going Anderson?
Oh, wait, I picked Jake for freaking reverse psychology. No, I need to stick with Jake.
Okay, you sticking with Jake for the reverse psychology. All right.
I almost just ruined it.
I know, bro. You almost went for it.
Bro. No, Jake Paul all the way, dude.
All right, and then someone just said he can rail me. I don't know what that means. But
Your stream is wild, bro. I love that, dude.
all right, man. Chat. Say bye to Sensei. He's out of here.
Oosh.
All right, brother. Oos. I'll talk to you.
Yes, sir.
There he is, chat. That's my guy right there. Chat, why can y'all not behave when I have guests? Huh? Why is it every time I have guests, someone's got to be saying Zaddy, Daddy, rail me, Zaddy? I don't know. Like, what is it, chat? Huh? Fuck's sakes, man. All right, dude. So there's Ashton Silva. It's now time, guys. It's time for the main event. We still have the poll going. 28,000 votes in the poll, baby. 14,000 people here with us, and somehow we have 28,000 poll votes. I don't know how that works, but damn. Okay. It is now time, chat. Sensei half-naked FaceTime call. I think he's trying to say something. No, that's just the way. Listen, Sensei just don't be walking around with a shirt on, bro. If you look like that, why would you? You know what I'm saying? Why would you? Okay, chat. It's now time. Hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are ready. Actually, let me find the right deal here. What is this garbageness? Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one. We the ones, Roman Reigns style. Chat. Type 1 if you're ready to be motivated for this main event. Just go ahead and type 1 for me right now. Actually, we're going to put that back down here. Yeah, I figured. Well, then I guess it's time to motivate you for the main event. I guess it's that time. Jack, give me 1 second here. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. I'm trying to find something, Chad. Give me a second here. Radio. can't find the song. Fuck it. Now, what if I told you guys, 1 second here. All right. What if I told you that the time was now? The time was here in this ring. There was going to be a winner, and there was going to be a loser. Now, it's my opinion that Anderson Silva is the greatest striker that's ever lived. But that's just my opinion. Maybe it's not some of yours. But that's the good thing about tonight. Because tonight, folks, we get to decide not whether someone enters this ring and leaves it, but do they leave it victorious? Do they find a way to get more flashy than these legs? That's a question we're going to have to answer. Does Jake find a way to outstrike the Spider Anderson Silva? Or does Anderson weave that web one more time versus a younger fighter, a guy that has never been in this position before? I don't have those answers. I don't have those answers, but I know something. Tonight we're going to see a show. Tonight you already have seen a show. I mean, look around you. Look at the 14,000 people that are in this live stream right now. Your brothers, your sisters, they are all here with you to watch history. I mean, flat out, this is history, guys, and there's only one winner. A legend. A YouTuber. Become boxer. Who wins this fight? Whose fight is this to win? Like I told you, I don't have those answers, but we're about to find out. Put this fucking mic down.
Look at the cock on this guy.
I just realized I cut a WWE promo and it was kind of fire, chat. I just realized I did that. Where's my webcam? I just realized I cut a WWE promo. And let me tell you something, brother. God dang, it's more bright in here than a freaking room full of geniuses. All right. We are back, baby. It is time for this main event. Let's check the poll out. It's 50-50 on the poll. Chad, how is it 50-50? How is it 50-50? As a matter of fact, I'm going to keep playing the motivational music. I'm going to keep playing it. Because we need some more votes. We need some more votes. Don't say you couldn't see me. W promo, but we can't see? No way. Was I not in it? Was I not in the video? Hold on. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're going to do it again. Chat. God dang it. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just hold on, all right? I gotta find it, but we're gonna do it, okay? Don't worry. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Okay, chat. This is the song I wanted anyway. All right? I did the promo and no one was watching. I'm so pissed. It's okay though. You know what? It's good. We could do this now. Chat, type 1 if you're ready. When you said John Cena, I had no idea what you meant. Type 1 if you're ready.
Look at the cock on this guy.
All right, chat. Here we go. We'll do it if we need to. All right, Anderson's walking. He's walking out. DMX. Per usual. Wait a second. That's not DMX. I thought that was I thought he would just walk out to DMX like he normally. Who is that? Is that Tupac? Someone said Juice WRLD? That's not Juice WRLD. That's Tupac, man. Thoughts on the World Series? I don't watch baseball. But I saw the Phillies won. So congrats to the city of Philadelphia. Wait, did they play today? I don't know. All right, here comes Jake. Let's see what song. Let's see what else. Paul. Jake Paul. Okay, Jake is rocking a black and white skirt trunks combo. Black shoe, white shoe, black right side, white left side. Mercy on my soul, can't live on something. I don't know this song. On my soul, gold, mercy on me. It's a banger. Showtime, come on now, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Showtime is screwing me. Many men. I'm trying, chat. I guess there's a lot of traffic. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you'd say about this at this point. I'm just trying to get a good quality stream here for old Jake Pauler. Have mercy on me. Hey. Okay. Tail of the tape. Jake is 25. Anderson 47. Jake is 6 feet. Anderson 6 feet 2. Weight obviously the same. Anderson with a 4-inch reach advantage. 4-inch reach advantage. No 3 knockdown rule. The only the referee can stop the fight. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Fight is official after round 4. Keep an eye on that. You don't want to have any DQs or anything earlier. And make sure my round marker and timer are on here and ready to go. I can't believe they got you to do Jake Paul's walkout music. Hey, Deadbeat, appreciate you. Thymester, pay 60, then get the worst street performance than the dark side. I know, bro. I got worse than the dark side on my stream, man. It's crazy. They're making me do it, bro. Chat, by the way, everybody that donated that I didn't quite get to yet, we're going to get to you in a second, man. Duncan, appreciate you with the 280. Secrets to success, hashtag, or just wake up time. Octo with the 5. I feel like Nate Diaz is a huge step down for Jake. Should he best the Spider tonight? Thoughts? I think Nate is a good boxer, man. I think he's a slept-on boxer. He might not be a good boxer for MMA, but he's always been a guy that can actually box, and he's trained with a lot of good dudes. Trained with Andre Ward up there, and him and Nick. I think Nick's the best boxer out of the two of them, and one of the better boxers in MMA when he's in shape and when he really gives a fuck. But they're good boxers, man. I don't think it's a step down at all. Like, as far as Jake's career, as far as talent level, I mean, could be. Yeah, you could argue that Anderson's talent is more than Nate's as far as the striking goes, sure. But for Jake, I don't think so. I don't think it's a quote-unquote step down, you know? Live from Glendale, Arizona. It's the Crypt Keeper. All right, this is for the video chat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Jake Paul, Anderson Silva. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The wait is finally over. Jake Paul, Anderson Silva. Let's go. There you go. Don't cringe. Don't type cringe in the chat. Act like you guys have never made a fucking video before, okay? Okay. They call me Two-Take Wade. They're announcing the legendary former UFC middleweight champ Anderson Silva. All right, here we go, chat. The way I grip it is so weird. How? I'm just holding it, man. Jake's getting booed by the Glendale, Arizona crowd. He's giving up the face like, you guys don't do nothing to me. Got Jay Leon, got BJ, and got Danny Smith in his corner. It's a little bit of a switch up from his last one. Obviously, Danny Smith being the big switch, right? Chat, I slowed down the chat. You guys are just moving at the speed of fucking light. What do you want me to do? All right. Here we go. Here we go. We got instructions coming, chat. Instructions coming. Hey, this is where the nerves start to come here, chat. This is the big one. This is the moment. It's the one we waited on. 10 months since Jake's been in the ring. 10 months. Anderson Silva, legend in the game. History is going to be made right here, right now. History right here, right now. Something special is about to happen. I can tell you that. Something special. Yes, I'm going to get the timer. Don't worry. Something special is about to happen. Here's where I get nerves now. I get all nervous. Crowd's coming alive. All right, they touch him up. No more friends. That's what they said. Wow. All right, Wes Melton, the referee. All right, round one. Here we go. Jake and Anderson, both guys meet center of the ring. Jake throwing a lot of jab feints right away. A lot of jab feints from Jake. He takes center of the ring. Anderson moving around, downloading some information, as they say about Floyd. That's what I feel is going to be Anderson's approach to this first round a bit more. Jake throws a feint that Anderson kind of bites on there. Both guys playing that lead hand game. Jake goes jab to the body, kind of glances off. Anderson doing a lot of parrying right now, too. Anderson with that lead hand making that circular motion, right? Trying to parry stuff like he did in MMA. Doesn't have as much to worry about here, but Jake's still a fucking massive puncher. Jake throws a kind of lead left hook and kind of wings by Anderson. Doesn't really touch him, maybe glanced him a bit. Jake throws out a backhand feint. But he's on the front foot here. He's pressuring Anderson. Nice right hand to the body from Jake. That landed clean. And he's not chasing Anderson, which is nice to see from Jake. He is trying to cut off a bit more. Nice right hand to the body again from Jake. Now jab to the body. Anderson still hasn't really thrown a punch. Just a lot of playing mental games here from Anderson. Jake runs in lead left hook. That lands. Right hand from Jake as he comes in. That goes across the guard. And now Jake coming forward. Anderson just continues to move. Slide out of the way. But Jake's landed some shots here, no doubt. And this is obviously Jake's round right now. Anderson hasn't thrown anything. Now Jake on the feints. Jake doing a lot of leaning to that right side. Very aware that Anderson wants to counter, so he's not giving up too much, right? He's not overcommitting to things right now. Big right hand to the body there from Jake. And Anderson kind of shakes it off, walks forward. Anderson throws his first jab of the fight. I don't think it quite landed. Now Anderson with a lot of feints. Now Jake with a double jab, goes to the body. That's nice. Oh, big left hand there from Anderson. And Jake licks his gloves like, yeah, that didn't hurt, but that was a clean slip of the lead jab, and then he bangs the left hand behind it. Jake got caught on the center line, and he ate one for it. That was a big shot. And it stunned Jake, too. Jake acknowledged it immediately, which, if you're watching this fight, that just is Jake being like, I didn't think I was going to get hit with that quick. Right? He didn't just, continue fighting. He stopped, acknowledged it, licked his gloves, stuck the tongue out, all that. That's his way of being a little bit stunned by that shot. That was not a shot he expected to get hit with that quickly. That's Jake's round, though. That's 1-0 to Jake. Anderson threw maybe 2 punches. But that one shot he threw, that left hand, it stunned him. Danny Smith is telling him, he said, listen, that's what he's trying to see what you're trying to do. Slip. Boom. Yeah, Anderson had one shot he landed, and it was that left hand. That's 1-0 to Jake, guys. Here we go. Anderson tired already? You're blind. Here we go. Round number 2. Jake's volume, like we talked about, he needed to have this, right? To beat Anderson, he needed to be active. Now Anderson on the front foot to start the second round, and this is going to be a look that I don't know if Jake, I'm sure they prepared for it, but it's something until it's in front of you, it's a little different to see. Big left hand just misses from Anderson. Now let's see if Anderson turns up a bit here. Anderson looking a lot more switched on this round, I'll say that. Jake sticking that jab in Anderson's face. Anderson big left hand, goes right hook to the body as well. And Anderson throws a big left hand, it just misses. He moves in on Jake, uppercut. Anderson's landing here. Jake with the big jabs, big swings and misses there from Jake. Now Anderson again just walking Jake down. Right hook to the body, misses. Jake smartly clinches him. Anderson said, let's fight. He said, don't clinch me, let's fight. And then Anderson showed a little emotion there. Nah, Jake's got to continue doing that. If that frustrates Anderson, Jake needs to fucking clinch all night. Clinch him all night. Honestly, that's not even a joke. Jake needs to be in there because Anderson, he wants to fight him. And if you want to frustrate Anderson, do that. Throw his timing off. Minute 30 here, round 2. Anderson definitely looking a lot more active. He just feinted a kick. He feinted that little Cesar Chavez Jr. kick on Jake. Oh, right hand from Jake. Woo! Did he land that? And now Anderson's starting to chin up, stand there. I couldn't see if he actually landed that right hand, but it looked perfect timing. He slipped the left hand from Anderson and banged the right. Man, he must have just missed it. It looked beautiful. And now Anderson getting really low with his head movement. Hands are flat by his sides, and he's doing the spider walk toward Jake. Oh, my God, this is great. This is amazing. Anderson with his hands down, though. Now he picks him back up. 45 seconds left here, round 2. Anderson moving in on Jake again, trying to stay in front of him. Nice right hook there from Anderson. That was nice. Tries to slip the jab, bang the left hand. Left hook there from Anderson lands. And Jake clinches him. Smart. Oh, Anderson shoves him off the clinch. Oh, nice right hand there from Jake. That was nice. And now Anderson's trying to move in on Jake, slipping head movement, walking squared up, though. He's walking square. Anderson doesn't look like Anderson thinks Jake can hurt him. That's what it doesn't look like right now. And look, he's continuing to let him hit him in the clinch, and Anderson's playing his games. But you can't do this if you're Anderson. I'm telling you. Like, I know he loves the fight and all that, but you can't just let Jake hit you. That was a beautiful uppercut from Anderson there. I think it's 1-1. Jake had a nice finish to the round, but I think it's 1-1. That's Anderson's round. But what you don't want to do, I know Anderson's going to play with Jake a bit, and he's going to do some things, but I just don't. You can't stand there with your arms down and your hands by your sides and let Jake just start teeing off, even if it is just in the clinch. Oh, the right hand just missed, man. But it was a hammer. I thought that one landed. If it did, Anderson might still be on the floor. I'm talking just missed. That's why I reacted. I was like, oh my. Jake falling into the trap. Honestly, I don't know. That round wasn't Jake falling so much into the trap as him just being overwhelmed by Anderson. He didn't stand in front of Anderson and start shaking his hips around. Oh, what happened? Something happened there. All right, here we go. Round 3. Let's see if Anderson stays on the gas pedal here. He definitely shook Jake up that last round with just the volume. Right? Just shook up the tempo. Not that Jake's like, he hit him with a big shot and shook him up. He shook up the tempo, flustered him a bit. Jake, nice right hand to the body there. Right hand, left hook, Jake. Jake's going to try to throw that right hand right behind Anderson's left. He's done it a couple times. Anderson's complaining about the clinch, but it's boxing. It is a part of it. And he should do that. Absolutely. He should clinch Anderson anytime Anderson comes forward and gets a little reckless or gets a little overzealous. Clinch him. Now Anderson backing Jake up into the corner. Jake moving around the outside. Anderson coming forward. Nice right hand through the guard. That was nice. Ooh, barely misses the left hand behind Jake's right. Jake, nice 3-punch combo. Anderson answers back. Brings Jake into the corner. But Jake does a good job and clinches him once again. Anderson, nice right hook on the break. Jake with a right hand. Oh, but Jake's lining it up. Anderson looks uppercut, doesn't quite get there. Left hook goes behind. Jake's lining that right hand up. He wants to throw it right behind the straight left of Anderson. Nice check left hook there from Jake on the ropes. Man, that right hand just glanced again. Just missed Anderson. And Anderson's hands are low, man. I'm telling you, if Jake gets accurate with that right hand, it's going to land. It's a bomb, and it's going to land. He lands it there. Left hook from Jake lands. Anderson lands a jab, and Jake comes back with a big right hand. Now Jake moving forward. Jake's had a good round, man. He has had a good round here. And Anderson isn't touching him. Not consistently. Jake with a feint. Both guys center of the ring. Last minute. Now Jake walks forward. Jake clinches Anderson. They separate. I'll tell you something. Jake handled that second round, and he's looked pretty decent here in this third round. Jab goes for Jake. Anderson punches in bunches. Couple of those shots landed, couple of those didn't. Anderson's nose is bleeding. Yep, he just checked it. Anderson shoves the referee out of the way. Whoa, right hand just misses Anderson. And again, it's a simple setup, man. Jab right hand from Jake, and it's there because Anderson holds his hand so low. And Jake's doing some things right, too. He's not just telegraphing that shot. I can see it, but I'm not in there. Nice left hand from Anderson there. Uppercut, too. That's good stuff. Hook on the break. That's nice. Anderson's frustrated a bit with that. Anderson got a little frustrated. I mean, he's been a little frustrated with Jake clinching him, but that round was more frustration from Anderson. Throwing the hands up at the referee for Jake clinching him. Close round. It's not bad for Anderson. It was a close round. But I think that Jake coming back in that round the way he did after Anderson kind of overwhelmed him in 2 was very, very good for Jake and their team. That round could go either way. I could see it being 2-1 Jake because of the work he did mid to late. I could see it being 2-1 Anderson because of the work he did early to mid. But man, that right hand was big. I think Jake landed the more damage. But I think Anderson probably landed volume that round more. I don't know. Tough to say. Let's lean Anderson. Let's lean Anderson 2-1. Jake said, "You're pulling my head down." And I think the referee was saying, "Hey, stop burying your head." Jake said he's pulling my head down. Right hand to the body left hook from Jake. That lands. Jake doing a good job with his lead hand here, man. He's staying active on his jab. Just putting it in front of Anderson's face. Showing him different looks. Nice. Anderson on the counter left hand. Jake gets out of the way. Jab from Jake. That step in left hook. He's thrown it a couple times now. He leads with that left hook and switches the angle. That time it didn't land. Definitely something they've trained for, though. Man, Anderson's bleeding pretty bad. That jab is eating Anderson up. Both guys center of the ring. I think Anderson's taking a bit of time here to re-examine and refocus on what he's going to have to do to land that left hand. He almost landed at the start of this round. I think that's what he wants to go back to. It's the most success he's had is landing that counter left hand. The crowd is behind Anderson to the surprise of no one. Jake again on his jab. Popping his jab. Staying around the outside. Big right hand from Jake. Left hook from Jake. Nice uppercut from Anderson on the return. Short hook Anderson. Jake goes right hand to the body. Then he goes jab. Again, out of these exchanges, Jake's landing more. Little 2-punch combo there from Anderson. Misses the third. That big hook. Jake gets out of the way. Jake shaking the shoulders out a bit. Jake goes step in uppercut. That barely missed. Left hook, though, it landed behind it. Right hand from Jake. He's starting to overcommit to that right hand just a little bit. But it's fine to do when Anderson is just going to be defensive like he has been this round. Jake on the jab again. Anderson now has Jake in the corner, and Jake clinches him. Smart. Last 30 seconds. Double jab, Anderson. Jake throws a big right hand, swinging left hook. None of them make it. Last 17. Anderson now tries to come forward in the round strong, maybe. Nice jab from Jake. Nice hook, Anderson off the break. Nice lead hook. Jake Anders with a left hook of his own. Right hand from Anderson. Uppercut Anderson. Woo! Anderson finished it smart. Finished it strong, I mean. I think that's Jake's round, though. I think that round goes to Jake. I'm going to say 2-2. Could be 3-1 to Jake, but I slightly edge number 3 to Anderson. So I'm going to go it's 2-2. Definitely Jake's round there, though. Someone said give Anderson Silva aspirin. He definitely win in the next round. What? We got 31K up in here? Oh my God. Let's go, chat. Let's go. I'm going to say it's 2-2. Headed into round 5. 2-2. Jake did a really, really nice job with his jab the last round. Good right hand that landed there, too, from Jake. But he's done well with his jab the entirety of this fight, man. He's just been able to keep it in front of Anderson's face. Done a good job of keeping it in front of Anderson's face, really. Let's see if he can be as active as we get into the later rounds now. This is where we're going to see how does the fight change for both guys. Can Jake be as active? Can Anderson turn it back up like he did in round 2? Big right hand from Jake. Left hook to the body. Those are landing, man. Those are landing. Right on the obliques. The transverse abdominis, all right? Nice little left hook, right hand, Jake. Nice cheeky little jab there from Anderson. They have it 3-1 to Paul. Now Anderson really turning up the volume, turning up the pressure, has Jake on the ropes, but he can't land. They break the clinch. Nice right hook, left hand from Anderson as they break. Anderson now trying to really stalk Jake down. He's trying to reset this clinch. Yep, they break. Anderson again on the front foot. Right hand, left hand, Anderson. These are landing. These uppercuts in the clinch, those are landing. Those are his go-to shots that are landing in the clinch. And he's getting cheeky with his elbows a bit, too. Jake trying to work the jab. Anderson, head movement. Uppercut lands for Anderson. Again, in the clinch, that separation in the uppercut, that's Anderson's best weapon in there. And now Anderson's kind of stalking Jake and throwing out the Wing Chun. And again, throws the uppercut in the clinch. Now they maneuver a bit. Nice uppercut lands again. 2 of those in there for Anderson. Those are adding up. You know, for as much as we talk about Jake bleeding like a stuffed pig, he's been cracked with some big shots tonight, and he hasn't bled so far. That whatever's going on with his nose job is definitely working. Let's see if Anderson can. I think I would say this round is leaning to Anderson. Let's see if he can close the book on it right here. Nice right hand to the body there from Jake. Anderson answers with a jab. Jake with a jab keeps himself away from Anderson here at the latter part of the round. Anderson parrying, big right hand. Nice down, and then a left hand down the middle too. Uppercut, 2 of those for Anderson. Referee says, Jake, keep your head up. Another uppercut outside of the clinch for Anderson. Best weapon he's had all night. Left hand, Anderson. Right hook, Anderson. Yeah, that's a good finish to the round there for Anderson. That's definitely, I would say, definitely his round. So I'm still saying it's 3-2 Anderson, but you could say it's 3-2 Paul, I guess. It's all like, it comes down to that third round, how you saw it. If Jake came back and stole that round, then that's his round. I thought Jake started this round a little better than Anderson did. I thought he had good volume to start. And I think once Anderson started to put pressure on him and get him in that clinch and then separate, throw, clinch, separate, throw, that's where I thought Anderson had a lot of success. The uppercut as they separate out of the clinch. Round 6. This was where the inevitable knockout came for the Tyron Woodley fight. Here we go, round 6. Jake again comes out, takes center of the ring, puts that lead hand in Anderson's face. Nice jab there from Jake. Yeah, Oh, nice left hook right hand from Jake there. Helwani makes a good point. These are fucking tough rounds, man. These are tough rounds to score. Nice jab from Jake. Both guys center of the ring. This has been a good fight, man. This is not a Tyron Woodley 2 fight where we were like, oh, what is going on? This is a great fight. It's good back and forth from both guys. Jake showing a lot of skill here. Showing a lot of discipline, really, to stay on his jab. And Anderson's saying he keeps headbutting me. Jake does lower his head a lot in those clinches, right? He does kind of lead in with that head. Jake tries to go double jab right hand. It just glances off, but then he answers with a jab right behind it. Jake throws a step in lead hook. That doesn't land. Anderson now takes center of the ring. Has Jake trapped a bit here. See if he can take advantage. Jake works his way out of the corner. Back to the middle we go. It's a good point again from the commentary. Where is Anderson Silva's jab? You know, I haven't seen it. Not since round 2. And Jake's, again, doing a good job of staying on his. Just volume all day. He doesn't have to land them all, but he's throwing them all. Yeah, nice 4-punch combo there from Jake. Goes right hand, left hand. And now Anderson comes back. Left hand uppercut. All right, here we go. Anderson threw some cheeky shots there in the clinch. Referee said, hey, no more of that. Last minute or so here. Jake's looking to show different angles, level changes, still looking to that big right hand. Again, another tough round to score here, guys. Jake started it really, really nicely, and here Anderson in these last 30 seconds is going to put volume on Jake and finish the round. But Jake, nice 1-2, even off his back foot there. And then the uppercut from Anderson, and Jake follows it with a left hook behind him. Again, back and forth we go, and then Jake on the jab. Double jab Jake. And then Anderson on the uppercut. Anderson on the hook. Anderson has Jake on the ropes here. Throwing some big uppercuts in there. Jake answers with some hooks, right hands. Back and forth we go to end this round. Oh, that was a big uppercut. Man. They went from booing at 45 seconds left to everybody's on their feet. That was a hell of a finish to a round right there. Oh, how do we score that one, man? How do we score that one? I think I might have to go Jake that round. I think I might have to go Jake. Just the volume. And even off his back foot. Like, yeah, Anderson takes control of those last 45 seconds on the front foot, but Jake's landing shots on his back foot too. I think it's a close fight. I have it 3-3. Some people, I know that Showtime has it 4-2 to Jake. I got it 3-3. Here we go. Round 7. Round number 7. You're hearing some Jake chants now. Nice. Right hand to the body, left hand to the body from Jake. Jake throwing out the feints. Anderson answering with some of his. Double jab there from Jake. That round went to Paul, and the judges, Steve Farhood, Showtime's unofficial judge. It went to that Paul. That would be a 4-2 to Jake in their opinion. I think it's 3-3, but right hand from Jake there. That lands. And Jake's avoiding shots here from Anderson too. Staying on his jab. Now Anderson walks forward. Jake doing a good job staying on his bike. Double jab right hand, then goes left hook to the body, and all those shots get through. Nice double jab from Jake. The first one parried, the second one lands. Big left hand from Anderson, but again, it's only a single shot where Jake is volume on volume, working his jab, and then periodically throwing some right hands in there. Left hook, right hand from Jake. Nice. And again, that volume is adding up on Anderson. He's only answering with one or two until they get in those clinch positions where he can land those big uppercuts. But here comes Jake on the lead once again. Nice right hand there from Silva. But Jake is again, stealing these rounds. I wouldn't even say stealing, just outboxing Anderson in these rounds. On his jab, working. Front foot or back foot. He's working here. But now here comes Anderson on his way in. And of course, there's something going on in the crowd, so everybody turns around. Last 40 seconds here, round number 7. Nice right hand from Jake. Last 30 seconds. Right hand again from Jake lands. Anderson goes uppercut, throws 4-punch combo on Jake there in the corner. That was the most success Anderson's had this round. They just said that they've landed almost the same exact amount of punches. Oh, big right hand from Jake right there at the end of the round. It just glanced. It didn't land as cleanly as it could have. I'm going 4-3 Jake here. I don't think it's 5-2. I'm going 4-3 Jake. Had a great start to the round. I thought held on at the end of it, or in the middle to end part enough where Anderson started to come on strong there toward the end. I thought Jake held on enough there at the end. Dude is pushing 50. You expect him to keep up. Listen, Anderson's still Anderson, and he's in there. It's not a speed difference. It really isn't. Anderson looks fast. He looks strong. It's more so just a volume difference. Jake is just outboxing to a degree Anderson here. He's utilizing boxing techniques. He's on his jab consistently, where Anderson has abandoned his completely. And Jake off the stool, ready to go, man. I'll tell you what, you can't question Jake's tank now. I haven't seen him get sloppy. I've seen a pretty fucking well-fought fight here from Jake. And now Anderson gets on his jab. And I wonder what they said in Anderson's corner, because he is coming out like a fireball here. They had to have told him, hey, we don't know, man. We don't know where we're at. Big shots from Anderson in the clinch here. Uppercuts, shots to the body. He's coming after Jake. Oh, right hand from Jake puts Anderson down. Oh, my God. Wow. Anderson's up. Oh, man. Here we go. Jake comes back. Can he get Anderson out of there at this point? Left hook lands for Jake coming forward. Big right hand. My goodness gracious. I cannot believe it, man. 2 minutes left. Jake has dropped Anderson after probably leading in this fight. We'll see what the judge's scorecard says, but that is huge for this decision. We're looking at a 10-8 round unless Anderson does something special here. And we know he can, but Jake just did something monumental. Now Anderson comes forward. Now he's stalking Jake. I think he knows he needs this knockdown here. Jake is sitting pretty. He could finish this round and probably win the fight, but he's not. He's going for it too. Nice jab from Jake off the back foot. Anderson, big right hand. They separate. Right hand from Jake. That lands. Left hook from Jake. Right hand from Jake again. Another one. Anderson throws a right hand. That lands. Last minute. What a fucking fight, guys. Holy cow. They clinch. They separate. Here we go. Last 45 seconds. Anderson comes forward. Jake jab to the body. And they clinch. Last 30 seconds here. I cannot believe this, man. Last 23 seconds, and Jake Paul, if he stays on his feet, he probably wins this fight. Last 10 seconds. Jake goes on the jab again. Anderson tries to come back. Nice left hand. Jake goes left hook and lands it. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Jake Paul just beat Anderson Silva. I'm going to say it again. For those in the back that didn't hear me. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Jake Paul just beat Anderson Silva. And outboxed him. Wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. With the knockdown, I had it, 4-3 to Jake before the knockdown. I think Jake wins at 5-3. With the 10-8. 5-3 with the 10-8. Yeah, there's a show of respect for both guys here at the end. Big respect. Big respect. You got to love it. You got to love it. Jake showing respect, man. This is going to gain him a lot of fans. I'm telling you now, this is what you want to see. Sensei. Hey, man, that's the best we've ever seen Jake look. We said it was going to have to be Jake's best performance, and that's what he gave. That's exactly what he gave. I haven't seen him look better than that. On the jab. Beautiful approach to the fight. Anytime Anderson got close, you clinch. Separate, back on the jab again. Combination punching, volume off the back foot, which I didn't know he was going to be able to throw with a guy like Anderson in his face. And then finally, the big right hand off the angle change. Put Anderson down. And Jake had opportunities to land that big right hand all night. He just missed a couple in the early rounds. Anderson stayed in the pocket just a bit too long and got clipped. Wow. Unbelievable. Short to medium range is where I said they wanted to live in this fight, Jake and his team. And they lived there, short to medium range. And he put him down. Wow. Boom. Right on the chin. And George St. Pierre just looking on and being like, oh my God. Now we await the decision. Wade, stop with the nonsense. I don't even know what that means. If you watch this fight and you're still on that Jake Paul, Silva squared up and yeah. If you're still on that, Jake Paul's not this, not that stuff after this, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. Listen, I was right there with you when he beat Nate. Once he beat Ben, I was like, okay, this could be something special if he starts to actually get this, if he starts to chase this, and he's got some skill for it. And, man, he's blown me away. Yes, Anderson's 47, 48, I get that, but it's Anderson Silva we're talking about, bro. Jake's been boxing 3 years. Unanimous decision. Jake Paul. Jake Paul beats Anderson Silva in a unanimous decision victory. Wow. Wow. Let's see what he's got to say on the mic here. Let's see what he's got to say. $78.73. So that would be the 5-3. Anderson says nobody could talk about you. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So Jake out threw Anderson, outlanded Anderson. 32 jabs he landed, 51 power shots. He outlanded him in total, 83-79. But he outthrew him by about 80 more punches. The body shots were the key for Jake, it looks like. Also the jabs. He threw 215 jabs. Good Lord. Yeah, the people are saying the 50-year-old that beat Chavez Jr. This is a real legitimate win here for Jake. This is massive. Jake's on the mic. Jake's get a good message here. He's just basically saying, go chase your dreams. All right, they're going to watch the knockdown here. Basically, Jake just said, whatever you want to do in life, go do it. Don't let anybody tell you can't. Jake said, I just wanted it more. Ariel's hyping him up here. He did the, if I was walking on water, people would say I can't swim line again. Oh, he calls out Nate. He just called out Canelo as well. He says anyone, anytime, any place. We're going to talk about the United Fighters Association. Let's see what they got to say. I'm all about this. Fair play. If him and Anderson are actually going to do this, then I'm all about it, bro. Anderson said, I worked hard. Thank you all for coming. He says, that's the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. All right, I'm going to let Anderson do his talk here out of respect, and then we're going to get to donos, and then we're going to get karaoke on the way out, guys. He thanks his kids, his coach, his family. Anderson said, listen, the judges got it right. I lost. Nah, no rematch. I don't think we need a rematch here. You can't, I don't know how you can hate Jake, man. Like, not, okay, you might not like the person, but you can't hate Jake's performance here. Like, how could you? I don't know, like, if you're hating on Jake's performance here, then that is some real hating shit. Like, you might not like him as a person, fair. But to say he didn't do what he was supposed to do here, I don't know what you're on. Oh, we're doing the fight is rigged stuff? Oh, God. My own subs. I can't believe it. There it is, man. There it is. Jake Paul, your winner by decision. All right, let's get to, oh, my God. Let's get to some of these donos really quickly, guys. Really quickly. And then we will get out of here. Man, what a card. What a fight to end this thing off. I will be back with my breakdown. I'm not going to do I don't know. I don't know if we want to do a full reaction to the fight and then do a breakdown. Maybe. We'll see. But there it is. Jake Paul wins a decision. Actually, let me do this. Just in case I decide to make this a little thing here. There it is. Jake Paul wins a decision. He outboxes Anderson Silva, and he did it all off the jab, in the clinch, with the right hand. Every aspect of boxing, Jake won tonight. He did. He won the jab. He won the long range. He won the medium range. Close range, I would say, would have gone to Anderson, but Jake knocked him down in close range too. He wins this fight. There's not much else you can say, but congratulations. Big respect to Jake Paul, because at this point, there is nothing that he hasn't done that we said he wouldn't do. I said he wouldn't outbox Anderson. He just did. A lot of people said he wouldn't take this fight. He did and won it. Am I saying Jake Paul is ready for Canelo like he called out in the post-fight presser? No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is he is ready for whatever that next challenge is. He just beat one of the greatest strikers to ever live. In boxing, I understand that, but I don't really know what else he's going to try. He says Nate Diaz is possibly next. That would be another challenge, and maybe a different challenge. He's not 47. He's, I think, 37 or 38. We're coming down in age, but regardless, Jake deserves all the respect here, man. I didn't expect him to be able to outbox Anderson, and he did that. And then he knocked him down too. So whether you like Jake as a person or not, whether you think he's cringe or he's faking his fights, that he's not, or he's doing things that you just don't agree with, you have to respect one thing, and that is his ability to get better in the sport of boxing, his dedication to it, and his ability to win. He did it again here. Jake Paul, what's next for him? Possibly Nate Diaz, possibly another chance at Tommy Fury or a real boxer. Whatever you guys say he can't do, and maybe even what I say he can't do, it seems like he's just going to continue to try to prove us all wrong. So I don't have the answers as to what he does next, but I guess we'll find out. All right, that's for the video if we do one. He did not beat Silva. Okay. That is incorrect. All right, donos, let's get to these really quickly. Revenge with the 2. Hi, Wade. Hello. Lewis with the 180. Thoughts on Liverpool versus Leeds? I have no idea. You're going to have to ask Jake. He's the actual football/soccer fan. Thigh-mester, pay 60. Yep, saw that. Deadbeat Ty, thank you for the 20. Prob with the 2. Show it. Not doing that. Thank you. It's already over. John with the 5. Silva's head movement is so good. I know it's not news, just had to say it. Yeah, listen, Anderson started the fight with great head movement. Jake started to catch his timing, actually, though. So Jake had a better fight than a lot of people thought. It was his best performance. Emma with the 5. I told. Knew from the beginning. Yep, you called it, Emma. Ethan with the 5. Nah, BS. Anderson could have done better. Maybe. I think the strategy Anderson took was not the best, to be fair. Let me add this to the video. And yes, Anderson's strategy wasn't maybe the best to just completely go away from the jab while Jake just really, really focused on it and looking to land one shot for every one of Jake's 3, but that's no excuse. Jake came out and won this fight by outboxing Anderson, working his jab, clinching when he was in danger, and then finding a way to hurt Anderson multiple times. Volume, precision, not necessarily as much as he would have liked, but the volume was the difference. And then finally, he landed. A couple of big right hands went by the wayside, flew right by the legend's head, but he connects in the last round. That does it for Jake. Lou with the 3. Sorry, but Anderson won. Maybe a draw with the knockdown. I don't know how you... I mean, there were close rounds, so I could see maybe you saying, okay, you know, that round, Jake slightly edges it with the 8, but I don't know how you call it a draw. Thymester again with the 5. Yeah, mate, KSI is dead if he fights Jake on God. Yeah, listen, Jake just showed the best performance we've ever seen out of him. Like that was the best performance that Jake Paul has ever had. Ever. And that's what it was going to take. It was going to take him stepping up the levels. From Tyron 1 to Tyron 2, we didn't see that. But from Tyron 2 to now, 10 months can make a lot of difference. And Jake showed that. So... yeah. Emma said, with the 10, I called it and got told I had an L to take. I called it. Respect Jake 10,000%. Yeah, no, listen. Everybody that called the Jake win, I think I actually lost predictions on that, by the way, so that'll be fun. But yeah, everybody that called it, fair play to you. Apartments with the 5. Totally a legit win. I would have scored it close, less the knockdown at the end. Silva's still one of my heroes. Yeah, it was a close fight, man. The knockdown did end up being a big factor, but I still think Jake wins that fight without it. Apartment again with the 5, but for real, I'm tired of my heroes getting beaten by JP. Hey, man, he continues to take out MMA legends, but it's a good business model, and it shows that he's actually getting better. Fair play. Why would you go and box a pro guy with all this experience in a sport that you don't have experience in? Doesn't make any sense for him. Buns Pod with the 5, especially when these other guys are challenges, right? It's not like he's beating up guys that he should be beating up. He's beating up guys that are challenges. Buns Pod with a 5. For Jake versus KSI, how many other fights will each of them need before they meet? Man, KSI is going to need a really good performance in his next one for them to do it next. That's just being honest. KSI is going to have to really have a great performance for them to do that next. TJ with the 5. Or 450. As a boxer, fair play to him. Person, no. Can't knock his performance, though. See, that's all it is, man. If you don't like him as a person, that's fine. Just say that. But you can't knock him for the levels he stepped up in this game for the amount of time he's been doing it. Eon Z with the 2. How do I start boxing? Are there a no, you shouldn't? Not sure what that is. How you start boxing is you find a local gym or you start watching videos on YouTube to figure out how to throw correct punches and how to move your feet and how to defend yourself, and you go and train. That's it. But don't start sparring until you get the fundamentals down. Footwork, jab, right hand, hand placement. Obi Jeff with the 2, thank you. Jillian Brooks with the 10. Great fight and great watch party, in my opinion, though. I no longer doubt Jake's skill. For me, his legacy will forever be in question. To many combat sports fans is what we do with our gifts that matter to many. It's a good message. Thank you, Jillian. Reese Clan with the 5. You know he said anywhere Tommy Fury is going to say come to England. He might actually do it. Jake's a wild man. Drake with the 10. Sensei's going through it right now. Drake with the 10. This was absolutely the best display I think I've been saying Jake, this was his absolute best display, excuse me. And I think I've been saying Jake can be something special. He just keeps solidifying his spot in boxing. Yeah, listen, he will be special for his journey, right? As a special boxer, I don't know if Jake's ever going to get to that level, right? But he's doing something special. I can agree with that. Brian with the 2. KSI has to show pure class on January 14th. Yeah, he's going to have to. Vidal wipes him? Yes. JTG, I still agree Vidal wipes Jacob. Yes. Darth Jar Jar with a 5. Do you think Jake still wins without the knockout in 8? Yeah, I do. I think Jake wins that round, and that would put him, I had it at 5-3. Or no, I had it at 4-3. That would have been 5-3 for Jake. Close, but I still think Jake would have won. Cherokee with the 5. Hey, Wade, been watching you for 3 years. Love the content. From an unbiased view of Silva, who won more rounds? From an unbiased point of view, Silva won more rounds than most people think. I mean, I would say I have the most unbiased point of view when it comes to this. Like, if I had a bias, it would be to Anderson Silva. And I think Anderson, you can maybe argue for. Maybe. But I still think there's only 3 that you could legitimately give Anderson in that fight. Flo with the 350. KSI needs to make a statement in January. Yeah, he does. A big one. Incumbent or incubed. I don't know how to say that. Okay, now that we just saw this fight, what percentage of time does Jake beat JJ? I don't even know. We just need to see. What does KSI bring in January? That's what we need to see that first. Mega Stirrup with the 2. Jake is a horrid human, but KSI loses that fight. Fair play. Swanee 2 Dope with the 5. Fair play to him. I didn't think Nate Diaz is a challenge. He should have called out Vidal Riley, in my opinion, if he wants to up the levels. It's not necessarily for Jake about upping the levels to that degree. I still think Nate is a fun challenge for Jake. I still think Nate is a big challenge. But I think Vidal Riley is still levels when we're talking about this stuff. Like that one's still out of his reach. Liam with the 1. No message. Thank you. WR with the 5. Silva at 47 still pressured Jake and took his shots. Diaz pieces Jake up. That's what makes this thing fun, right? We'll see. Michael with the 20. After this fight, who do you think Jake should go for? Because word is he's been saying he would fight Vidal. And as he said, and as we said, he should fight someone better than last. So what do you think about Vidal his next fight? If not, then him, who? I don't know, man. I mean, competitively, that fight's not competitive. Vidal smokes him. Like, and that I don't even like saying that because this isn't like I'm Vidal's guy. Like that's my brother. I rock for Vidal. I ride with him. But this is Jake's night. So to be like, oh, here's who smokes him if they fight here. Like, I don't even care about that. Like, let Jake have his moment. If they fought, it's not competitive, in my opinion. And I want to see him compete. I don't want to see him get in there and get smoked just so everybody goes, ha. See, I know record-wise they match up, but we're not talking about the extensive amateur career of a guy like Vidal Riley who had 40-plus fights as an amateur. You know what I mean? Appreciate it, Ish. So, again, Jake's amateur career was 1 fight. Give him someone with a similar experience. If that's Nate, okay, Jake has more boxing experience than Nate does. If it's someone like Tommy Fury, I'm like, cool. That makes more sense. Short amateur career. Jake has more experience as a pro. Awesome. Just going to have to be someone that makes sense competitively as well as the whole financial side of things. That's going to have to do it too. So, but that is it. Oh, we got to do karaoke, man. We got to do karaoke. Chat, throw some suggestions up there. We got to do it. It's a tradition around here. Let's get some karaoke going. What we saying? What we saying? Once again, guys, everybody that donated, showed love tonight, came by, liked the stream, subscribed, whatever it was. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. Mwah. We're going to end off right here with some karaoke, and we'll be out of here. I want something slow, man. I want something slow, something nice and slow. We did colder weather last time, huh? In the shallow. In the shallow. I don't want to do a Greatest Showman. Playboy Cardi? I'm not doing Playboy Cardi. Come on. What can I get, man? We need some country. Stop that. Already did cover me up. Sand in my boots, I already did. Closing time? No, I can't hit the notes on closing time. What a wonderful world. Maybe I'm crazy about you. We did Country Roads too, didn't we? Old Town Road. I don't know any Luke Combs, or I would, man. That's the guy I got to get back up on. I don't know any Luke Combs at all. Have we done Whiskey and You by Chris Stapleton? Nicole, have we done Whiskey and You? I don't know if we have. No? Oh, that's the one then. That's the one. Chat, be prepared to be serenaded. Be prepared to be serenaded. Oh my God. All right, chat, get your lighters out. Get your phone lights out. I need to see them in chat. I need to see them in chat right now. Okay? Again, sponsored by MyBookie. This
Look at the cock on this guy.
okay, did I turn that off? I have to turn that off for this. Let's read these donos and then we'll go. Wade, you missed me. Rit Vic, I apologize. There's been so many here. Whatever you said, thank you. I love you. Thank you for the 5. Travis with the 2, or with the 1. No message. Tommy Gunn with the 10. Let's go, Wade. Jake did it. Led the spider into the spider trap. Fair play. Kanye West Bound 2. We might do that one next time. I actually love that song. Thank you, Wayne, with the 10. Symphony Ralph Tresvin. I probably am butchering that. Sensitivity by Ralph. I can't read, guys. Thank you for the 5. Hasim, but we are going to do this one. Wayne with the 10. Alan Jackson, Tall Trees. That's a good one, too. Next time, Wayne. Next time. Brian with the 2. Sing My Humps. Definitely not. Evan with the 5. Probably Vidal or Tommy next. Also, Wade, you have the voice of an angel. You should go on The Voice. I don't know if I have all that, but I appreciate that, Evan. Okay. Are we ready? I'm not quite ready. Hold on. You guys hear it? I don't know if there's something like wanky. Hold on. I don't know if it was like something kind of, is that? It's the same one. Hold on. There's got to be a better one than this. Oh, this is beautiful. There we go. All right. Might have to shrink my oh, no, I can go up here. Let's go up here. Oh, so much for coming by. It's such a great way to end the stream. Once again, guys, make sure you subscribe here at the Wade Concept. We will be back probably on Monday. I'm going to take tomorrow and gather my thoughts on this fight. I don't know if we're going to put the reaction out. We'll see. But I just want to thank you guys. The last month has been rough. I got to be honest, it's going to be rough for a while for me going forward with some stuff I'm dealing with personally. Not going to get into what exactly is going on, but just know that you guys make things a lot better every single day. Thank you for being here with me, for rocking with me on this journey. We're just getting started. I say it all the time, but it's a bumpy road ahead, and it's good to have friends and family like you guys. So I thank you all so much. Our time here is done for just now. Doesn't mean forever, though. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Like